I'm going to switch us over to Gris and hope to God that the volume isn't too loud. Let me grab this. I believe the volume should be okay. Hello, Ben, but brace yourself up. I think it's very gentle. I think it's fine. Hello, Ben. Good to see you. The Kelly gang is doing well. Papa's okay today. Mama was feeling a little vulnerable today. She got to talking a bit about her life to some of her yoga students, and she just sort of opened herself up a bit. I don't think anybody received it poorly. But anytime you go over tough material, it can leave you feeling a little introspective, so she was feeling a little bit of that today. So hopefully she's feeling better, and my brother's doing good. Ah, okay, your doctor did say that you need to discuss it. Which is normal. They have to have somebody call and be like, it's all clear. But you also think if it was urgent, it would be escalated, right? Yeah, if it was like, blah, 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 they'd be like, come in Friday. You know. You never had COVID as far as you know, NRL, but you did get paranoia. Oh yes, I acquired that personality trait as well. Certainly. It's good to be reflective. Indeed. But yeah, it made her feel a little vulnerable. So, I hung out with her. I had her help me make salad and ravioli for dinner, because I just want to make something quick and easy. Boy, I'm thirsty today. Oh, the captions are gonna have a hell of a time with that. I should not speak nonsense. I watched a little Great British Bake Off. I'm curious now. What does the captions think when I say thirsties? It translated it to thirsty? I can't believe this. I cannot believe this. You have some writing work to do, which is good for your brain. Excellent. I love that. I might be doing some writing work later this month, maybe. I just want to give myself more work to do. We'll see. So do you play as John Travolta in this game? Or who is the gal? Something Newton-John, right? Freaking A. Who is the gal in Gris? Something John? Who is that? Olivia Neutron-Bomb, yeah. Olivia Newton-John, thank you. Maybe you play as her in this one. Let me do a marker. I'm very breathless today. Probably I was crunching forward or something. So today we are playing Gris and also Cats and Other Lives as a part of New Year, New Game every day. And we are starting off with Gris. So let's do it. A new game. Hope this will not be overwhelmingly loud. Ooh, it's beautiful. Let me know if it's too loud. Ah, to sleep in the palm of someone's hand. Oh, my arms are very skinny. Cute little freckles. Oh, skinny arms, dude. You're pretty. Oh, this is loud. Now it's better. Oh, the shifting styles is very interesting. Dang. This seems like a terminal fall. I hope we're gonna be okay. I hope I didn't miss a QTE when I was adjusting the time. This is bad. Ooh. Yeah, this is very... She's very chill about falling. There's that. I love these colors though, don't you? So beautiful, just pastel rainbows. Berlinist did the music. It is so impressive. And so full as well. We are tiny now. Yeah, it's like a big warm hug of color. And it kind of looks like a textured paper as well, the background we're on. Can you get up? Oh, here we go. Got a little wobbly arms. Can I go this way? Is this gonna stop me? Oh my god, it's not gonna stop me. That is, though. Can I jump? Oh. I can sit down with the X button. Can I jump? Okay, no jumping. This animation is gorgeous, isn't it? It seems to be like a lot of debris. You see how it's kind of cutting off my legs at some point? It's like snow or dust or something. Okay, we got some valleys and stuff behind us. I think my girl is too depressed to jump, which is very sad. Oh, a bird. Okay. Maybe this is like dust from the statue we were on that collapsed. For a second, you thought you came in on end credits. It feels that, doesn't it? Oh. Feels like that, strawberry hat. It's okay, girl. Push yourself. Oh, we're running now. Yes. And we're jumping. Oh my god. Pull yourself together, sweetheart. Let's do this. Very flowy cape. That's a fun tree. It's a very beautiful tree. Even if the title wasn't French, you'd be saying this game feels very French right now, right? But what do I know? I thought the snowman and the snow dog was French. It turns out that's British, I think. It's English in some way. I was like, this movie about a snowman is sad as heck. It has to be French. Oh, I can't go up that cool tree. Okay. I thought for sure we'd be going up that cool tree. Lots of ruins. Oh, I go up. Hell yeah. I love these big, thick lines on these trees. This is really gorgeous. Okay. A lot of ruins around, huh? Not just that statue that crumbled. Seems like a lot of things got broken apart. It's either snow or dust, or I'm playing at the Enchantment Under the Sea dance, and my parents haven't gotten it together yet. The Enchantment Under the Sea dance? What is that? A little constellation. Oh my gosh. It's Navi. Are you my little buddy? Heck yeah, I got a buddy! I'm not alone anymore. Cool. I don't think we should be playing in these ruins, though. Anything could collapse. Oh, it's a Back to the Future reference. A movie I have not seen, I'm sorry. Got a little, Navi. What are they called? Yeah. Oh, you better believe I'm coming back here for Squeakrits. Collectibles. This may just be the intended path. Are these creatures? Do you hurt me? What are y'all doing? Oh, can I jump on you? Can I parkour? I want that over there. Navi, go get it. Oh. I'm trying to sing and I can't. feels very sad about that. Okay. I have to come back here when I learn how to... Wait, can I double jump? Nope. No double jump. Okay. 2! Okay. Well, does it make me jump higher? No, I'm just using the declining plane to my advantage. Oh? I get why it's called Gris now. Because it is gray. Okay, so we need something to make a bridge. Can't get up there. Can my little guys do anything? Little guys can't do much for me. It's just unfortunate. Oh, this is a big tower. What is that? Hope it doesn't knock into me. Hey, big towel manta ray, can you help me with the bridge? Hitter? Can I make this jump? Oh, you are like a little constellation buddy. Thank you. That's great. Heck yeah! So many constellation buddies. Now, what about that place that was below here? Wasn't there a place below? I'm gonna have to do a lot of run back. If not. Oh, you can't go up that way? Can I do this? Yee! Yes. I don't know what this is. I don't know what I just did. But I got 3 dots. Y'all want to do your thing, dots? You do anything about these dots? Can I sit down? Oh, no. Interesting. You really like this game and you played it a couple years ago, and you'll definitely enjoy a second playthrough through my eyes. I'm glad to hear it. Oh, you know what? Before I walk away, can I do anything to this thing right now? Can I? That's an eggplant question. It kind of looks like I can do something. You know. Hey, Pyrex, it's good to see you. This unlocks an ending where a dog is looking at some cameras. I forget what this game is a reference to. You don't believe I can. Okay. Nothing I can do here. A dog is looking at cameras? I don't even remember that game either. A dog looking at cameras? Oh, Silent Hill, maybe? Alright, my little dudes. Thank you for helping me get across. My little footsies make music. Well, I did something to that thing before. I don't know if it's what I needed to do, but I have interacted with it. I doubt there's any fighting in this game. But you never know. Hey, this looks a lot like the hand that I fell out of. Oh yeah. Oh, this looks like a bad idea. There's a hidden ending of Silent Hill where it's a dog and UFO. Sure, yeah. That sounds like a Silent Hill thing, honestly. Oh, I'm a little moved. Oh. Oh my god. Am I okay? That much red is worrisome. Well, all the little manta ray bird things are red now, too. Are we okay? I just got an achievement. It's called Red. Oh, I had a little... Oh. I thought I almost sang something there. Okay. Good night, Quantum. Thank you so much for coming by. I'm sorry you can't stay for Cats and Other Lives, but I hope you do check it out later and you enjoy it. Very beautiful. Look at these teeny tiny steps. Imagine these steps. It'd be kind of treacherous to walk up. And lo, there was pink, of course. And then it was good. Because I enjoy pink. Okay. It says I have done one of these. Yep. Got that dot done. Nailed it. Lovely pots. Wait, does that tell me I got 1 out of 2 secret things? I love the music of this game. It is very beautiful. This place is gorgeous. Oh. Going all the way up. Did you become stars? I might need you, little dudes. Oh, my little guys are gone, for Pete's sake. Oh, a bird just flew off. Dang, I don't have any little dudes anymore. Rough. What in the whole world is this? A spider web. This game is making your brain zen out for some reason. I just think it's like, it's beautiful, it's colorful, it's chill, the music is very chill. It is kind of a zen game. Man. My little dudes are gone. I'm dudeless now. Ooh, there's a pot up there that has like butterflies coming out of it. That's very pretty. I guess we should continue by going to the right. Let me see if I can land on this incense. Oh my god, I can knock it over. That's so cool. Huh. Okay, not anymore though. Let's see what's going on this way. So we have this spider web thing. I think I need a lot more circles activated for that. Whoa. What's down here? What's down here? What's the worst it could be? Death. A turtle. Okay, I do want a turtle friend. Oh, thank god I didn't soft lock myself in that area. It would have been so embarrassing. Whoa. Looking for unexpected jump. Oh, okay. That looked like a thing I could jump up and get. Oh, it looked like an outline of a gun, honestly. So I thought, okay, I can grab a gun in this game? That's wild. No. Probably for the best that that's not the case. Can you believe you missed quad damage? Whew. Thank goodness I did not fall and break my little leggies. I've had enough falling in this game. A transition to a shoot 'em up, that would be so great. Very unexpected. The whole area is now saturated with this red, isn't it? That's really dark. It almost seems like the sun is setting as this red gets deeper. Oh, my girl is doing this for me, by the way. Oh, title card. Okay, you did a quick check for any trigger warnings. This deals with grief. Okay, thank you for that, Pastel. I appreciate that. He said the title. Oops, still cannot sing. Can I jump? I can jump, though. Oh, dang, girl. Thank goodness I have that little recovery moment. Let's see what we got going. Aha! Sorry for loud. I have done that now. I don't know what that does, but I did it. How gracefully. Nat, you better pay for that. I know you can. This gal's hair is so precious. I wonder if I can go up this. I don't think there'd be a reason. Mm-hmm. Gotta pay for those puns. It's the law. Is this another one of them trees? A candelabra tree. Okay, this one is of no import, though, apparently. Thank you, Nat. I mean, you are represented. You're the representative. You're a mod. You do have a say in things. Oh. Whoa. Oof. Wow. That was intense. Oh no, I don't have shelter. We should go back. Can't even move. Come on, girl. Let's do some platforming. We'll get to that shelter yet. Is it coming? Yes, it is. Good, I am safe in here. Lovely. Oh, there's a little crab rock creature down there. That's interesting. It's interesting to see that there's like little guys moving around. Stone crabs. That was the weather over here a few days ago, yeah. Yeah, we've had some really intense winds as well. Oh god, get in there. No, girl, no. At least we're safe here. Shelter. I have a dot. Yes. Oh. Tell ya. This is a heck of a sandstorm. You do not want to be out here in this. Get red sand all in your lungs and everything. Like the Dust Bowl, for Pete's sake. We should wait here until the next climactic music moment. The stone crabs are legally distinct from rock lobster, indeed. Cannot be confused with them. Not in a court of law. They are mortal enemies, indeed. Oh, what do you want to do, little man? We need another one? Yeah? Okay. Find you a buddy. Very deeply red here. Yeah, you don't attack, do you, little stone crabs? That second one. Great. Let's take our friends back up there. I think we might get blown away by another wind, though. Unless I can really... Oh, it's coming. Oh, no, it's coming. No, no. That was an intense wind. Now, for sure, though, I'm getting in here. Me and my little dudes, my little constellation buddies. Ah, according to one of the Magic the Gathering joke sets, rock lobsters, paper tigers, and scissor lizards are three-way mortal enemies. That's cute. That is very cute. And I would imagine true. wonder if this game, y'all may know this, but GDQ is happening now. AGDQ, Awesome Games Done Quick. I wonder if anyone has speedrun this game at one of those events. Well, this looks a little ominous, doesn't it? This looks like something's mouth. Oh! It's a giant stone crab. Oh, was it okay to share about the trigger warning? Oh, absolutely. If this contained anything any more serious than grief, like if this contained anything that was like, you know, assaults or anything, I would absolutely love for people to tell me. Oh, got him. It's always good to share stuff like that, because I don't know. I haven't thought to check, honestly. It did look like a virus, didn't it? Yeah. You've seen this at a GDQ before, but you can't remember which one. Probably the one the year it came out, I would imagine. It seems about right. Usually with new indie releases, they like to... Oh, I gotta get that. With new indie releases, they like running it that year. It's usually when it's the hottest. When like the community is rallying around it. I need to get that little dot right there. But how? If I could butt bounce through that crumbling structure, I could get it. Oh. Dropping from a height might do it. See how it's trembling? Maybe if I had a double jump, I could break it. To come back if we get one of those. Oh dear, I'm not making it very far, am I? Oh. I love this music. This organ music is beautiful. These either are lances or like the tops of buildings or something. I can't quite tell. They certainly seem inmade. Dude's helping with the structure. Oh. Oh? Can you think of satellite for some reason? Oh. Oh. Hold on, I don't maybe they want me to do that here. Which button do you think is X? Oh, okay, this one, the square button, okay. Nice. Oh, we're going back and breaking that then. Yes, I can butt bounce. Hello, Snake. Good to see you. Your grout was taking longer than expected to put down. Oh, yeah? Are you doing remodeling stuff on your place, or are you helping other folks remodel? Welcome to Gris. Bam. Got it. Yes. Excellent. Your place? Excellent. Lovely. I gotta regrout my bathrooms at some point too. Can I not move? Ah, I am an unmovable stone. My progress should not be halted. Cool. That's great. I have harnessed the power of stone. Become unmovable like a rock. Cool. Yeah, I'm a wind block now, baby. Unstoppable, unblockable. I love it. I was a triangle and now I'm a square. I think it would be a cute cosplay, to be fair. I think anybody could cosplay this character. You just need a big flowy gray cape. Maybe I am the avatar. Oh, the music lasts longer, so they're like, you're gonna need to become a stone for this. Yes, it's got slightly spooky vibes. This game apparently deals with grief, so if that is a strong subject for anybody right now, at present, something that this game will be exploring. Oh, I can move. Oh, I was like, when is this gonna stop? Let's see. I can move as this little creature now. The cosplay would be awesome, but you would not be able to use your arms for the entire event. If you did the cube, certainly. But she still got arms. Hello there, are you crying? Wow, a temple of grief. Ooh, the agony. Now, come on now, music. I'm RP walking. I think I can go quicker than this, but... No, can't sing yet. Damn. Going against the gale reminds you of the travails of your life, right? Oh my gosh, when the gale first hit, I was like, this is very strong. It's very powerful as a, because it just comes out of nowhere and overwhelms you, and you have to go somewhere safe while you know, wait out the storm. Oh my gosh, you gonna turn into a pillar? Look at how this person's like collapsing into the pillar form. They did. They're just a rock now. So much grief that they became like a rock. Looks like I can break this, but I want to see what's beyond it. I don't want to miss anything. I don't want to kill the rock monsters either. Can I hop on you? Thank you, rock monster. I don't know. This feels like maybe I should go back and do that thing. The whole girl faces hardships while red appears felt like an on-the-nose metaphor for puberty. Yeah, I don't think it's about menstruation, this. I think just red is like... Oh, dear, I fell. Hopefully I'll be able to get back up there. Hopefully, I think red is just like strong feelings. Let me see. I don't want to fall through here entirely. I think I will, though. I have an eggplant question. Should I go right first and see what's going on there, or should I bounce my way down here? Position to call these little creatures Rockies. Okay, I will call them Rockies. Hello, Keen. Good to see you. Yeah, should I go over to the right to see what else is there, or you don't think it matters? Okay. Because this feels pretty final to me. Oh, well. Seemed like there was more stuff over to the right, you know? Oh my god. Oh, maybe I'm changing the temple, because this looks a lot like the temple still. Going through the bottom of despair. Can't believe I went down first. Can you believe it? Ah, shucks. I really did go down, didn't I? Ooh, there's me. But I'm me. Oh, breaking pots. Making friends. Oh, these great butterflies. Oh, maybe it's bad. Oh. Oh. Sometimes you gotta hit rock bottom, eh? Dang, I don't seem to be able to go back. Okay. Butterflies are never bad. Are you sure? You sure? I'm sure you're right, actually. Sometimes they can be bad for crops, though. Alrighty, it has been an hour, so I gotta get up and stretch. Give me a minute. I have to go use the restroom as well, I think. There was one in Dark Souls? Yeah, the Moonlight Butterfly. It was beautiful. It was kind of mothy, wasn't it, as well? And that's how the protagonist became the Mothman. Yeah, how's that? The Butterfly Lady. What? I might take a tiny break to go use the restroom because I drank an entire water bottle in an hour. So I might do a tiny little break here, and then we'll come right back to this. Don't want to just leave you there watching that, though. let's get back to Gris, shall we? Let's do that. Water, you say? Oh, you wouldn't. Alright. I guess I could use a little bit more water. Honestly, I was still thirsty. So we broke down through the ground. So now I can't go right at that one temple. Should have followed my instincts and huh? Okay. It almost seems like kind of a naval thing. That's like a ship. Well, hold on. Now I'm going this way. Now they don't want me to go this way. Never mind. It seems like the wheel of a ship. What do they call that? There's got to be a better word for it than that. It ain't a steering wheel. You're remembering the episode of Futurama where the helm? I guess so, yeah. Because like the person who operates it is a helmsman, right? Ooh, I bet I have to use this as a platform. Oh, no, I don't. Not yet. Now I might. Ah, yes. There was an episode of Futurama where Bender turned into a human? That sounds uncanny. You're getting, Uetna OVA vibes from the scaffolding. Oh, yeah. I haven't watched that one. That's, like, one of the celebrated, like pseudo-lesbian anime, right? I can't remember if it's, like, purely gay or not. I can't remember. Oh, Utena, sorry. My bad. It's pretty queer. Okay, good. Hey, this looks a lot like the Red Palace that I was in. Oh god, I hope it is. Oh, this looks like something, doesn't it? It looks like a person. This is stacked just like a person. Ha ha! Oh. That was mean. I shouldn't have done that. That was mean. That must have been a test. Like, if you break this, you're a jerk. There was no reason for me to lash out there. I'm sorry I hurt that rock person. I won't hurt this one, though. Got no reason to. My rock buddy, don't leave. Thank you. Bad ending gets since I hurt that rock person. Okay, I'm gonna need... Oh. Curious. Interesting. I only have 2 dot friends at present. I wonder if I can even get by here. I might need another dot friend. Ah, okay, so that does work. We'll need another friend to go. Oh, yikes. Get up there, buds! Okay, whoa. Took a minute. See if we can find another little friend off this way. This game is so beautiful so far. It really is just so peaceful to look at. Oh. Can I go up this? Okay, I cannot. There's only the flat surface I can go up. Can I go on this? Okay, I can. Thank goodness. What's down here, though? Can I get down there? I thought it might be a little like Castlevania where if you, pass through... If you, like, walk enough left, you can go down the stairs after that. Maybe I'll drop down here? What you got here for me, friend? Oh, is this a ramp back up? Oh, I see. It's very considerate of you, video game. How do I get up there, though? Maybe they want me to hurt it? Ah. Aha. Yes, the blotches of color are so beautiful. Can't go any further. So I'm gonna get on up there. Oh! I didn't even see this little star buddy up here. Interesting. Oh, and it's centered on this, so if I can go like so, I think I can get up here now. I don't know if this is the way they want me to go, but it is a way I would enjoy going. Ah! There's a thing up there. I'm curious about it. Oh. Yeah, I missed my jump. Okay. This is fine. Oh, did not become stable yet. There we go. Okay, this is the run. Yeah, I got it. Beautiful. I don't know what that does. I'm curious about it. You'd formally recommend that we rein in the bad ending type comments. This is true. Jokes they may turn out to be an unintended spoiler. This is true. Yeah, you're probably right about that. I'm sure this game's not going to give me like a bad end to anything anyway. I'm sure it's going to help me process things emotionally. Regardless. Ah! I'm sure any end you get here is good. There is a just puzzle game with a similar geometric and simple color aesthetic. But it doesn't have the natural components or emotional feel. Yeah, what's it called? Big old sun in the sky over there. I thought that was so cool, the way the those people were curling in grief into the pillars. That is so beautiful. Cube Way. Oh, okay, Cube Way. Interesting. Ooh, the butterflies are back. They want me to break this, but that will hurt the person under here. Oh, I've made a way up that way. Interesting. I'm curious about this up here. Can I go up that way? Okay. I wish I could interact with these like people crumbles. Which sounds like a really bad dessert. I do not want to try people crumbles. I'm scared. Can I get over there? I feel like a genius whenever I do the most basic thing in this game. Congratulations, you have done the mechanic as intended. But still. I did interact with one of them, that's true. I just wish I could, like, say hello to them or, like, shake their hand. Hi, Smee. Good to see you. You're probably going to knock out soon. I'm glad you came here for this because this game is so beautiful, Smee. Look at this. It's a game about grief. It's really gorgeous. Okay, here we are again, right? Beautiful. This is called Gris, by the way. Gris, Gris. Let's see what we can do here. Oh yeah, dude. Freaking HDQ happening right here, right now on this very channel. Can you believe what you were seeing? Incroyable. Huh. Oh, but I need that. That looks like something I do need. Can I get there with this? Oh my god, is that a balloon? This looks like a hot air balloon. I can't get back up that way, dang it. Oh, but maybe I can bounce on the rock? This game has Journey plus Night in the Woods vibes, mainly for the platforming aspects of it. I didn't think Night in the Woods, but I think that's an interesting poll for this. I have played Night in the Woods. I've never played Journey, though. I want to get that little guy. Maybe I need fire or something here. Because to make a balloon rise, air balloons require like fire and helium or something. Night in the Woods was so fun. I loved doing the voices for that. Oh, wait! It's being weighed down! Interesting. Nothing's gonna break you now. Well, actually, wait, don't go. Oh, do not. Oh, God. Wait! You're going somewhere I cannot follow. No, this is too low now. Oh, yeah, dude. Never mind, we're good. Thought I hacked myself. Oxenfree, yeah! I love that game. Can't wait for the sequel. It's gonna be so good. I want my little friend here. I'm not leaving until I get him. Okay. I can't believe I did it twice. Okay, this time for real. Yeah, right. We did it, chat. Alright, let's hope that I can get back to the center of that thing later. How am I gonna get on it, though? I might have to bring it all the way back to to the bottom, and then go up that way. Do I write down reminders what characters sound like when I play a longer game with characters I voice? No, I usually don't do that. I just, sometimes I listen back to the VOD. Oh, yeah. Just to hear it again, but like sometimes character voices just like live somewhere. What they tell you to do for voice acting is like have them live in like a place in your face, like have them live somewhere like in your mouth or in your nose or something, like distinctly feel that part of your face when you are doing the voice, which is a really weird thing to say and hard to communicate, but I could feel it when I was doing was it B from Night in the Woods. That was one of the things where I was like, okay, this voice lives here. This almost looks like something, doesn't it? I can get it something that way. I watched like a few YouTube videos on how to do it because, you know, I play a lot of video games. I want to be better at doing character voices because it makes it more pleasant to listen to. And whoa. Oh. Alright, we're whoa. Hey, what? Got it. Well, my little dudes are not fully connecting yet, so I need some more little dudes. Yeah, I can't remember what video it was that helped out with that, but I thought it was a very interesting way of thinking about doing a voice, and I guess it helps character actors who have to do that voice, you know, time and time and time again, to better do a recall, you know, on that voice. What do I know, though? I'm just a gal who watched a YouTube video. Or 2, or 3, or 10. I don't remember. I think that crab's got something I need. Oh, what? Oh. Hey! Come back here, little bud. I think he does have something I need. Where you going, buddy? Can you platform? Alright, pal. Don't drop on me, thank you. You wanna hang out? You seem to have like a star in you or something. That seems pretty cool. What if I just sit here on your legs? Is that cool? Wait, I'm a rock too, see? Look, I'm a rock just like you. If a playthrough has enthusiastic voice acting, you are more likely to watch and rewatch it. That's real, yeah. I should get back to doing better voices for Final Fantasy. I was doing voices for A Realm Reborn, and then I was like, I can't do impressions of these specific people now because they have like sincere, earnest, very good British accents that they were born with. Or I mean, developed over time. This looks like something I could do. Yeah. I cannot do it. It's okay. And then it's like, I'm very shy about doing a legitimate, actual British thing because I have so many people who watch me who have that as their natural accent that I'm like, I don't want to seem like I'm making fun of your voice. But I really should get back to doing voices for Final Fantasy because it's fun to do. I just don't have like enough I don't have enough variations of an accent to fully equip myself for the whole cast of that game because there's a lot of British folks because it's Fantasyland. And of course, fantasy is British. Yes, I'm starting this today, Be Awesome Instead. You haven't seen this in years. Don't know where I am. I am in some sort of temple of grief. Something like that. You can totally see me enjoying the story of this game. I'm so excited. Please don't go back to the Cockney accent of Yashtola. What? You don't like this? But Yashtola? Yashtola? You don't like that? I can't believe you wouldn't like that. I won't do that ever again. I'm sorry, I just did it now. As a British folk, you're 100% in favor of bad British voices. You even do bad British voices? I should probably watch another video on like, here's like 12 British accents to do, and I'll give one to each one of the characters. I can't believe that doesn't take me up. Huh. Sometimes fantasy is Scottish or Irish. Yeah, I don't have a strong one of those either. I want to practice a good Scottish accent so I can not embarrass myself in front of Ewan, one of our local Scots here. Kaino! Kaino, I always think of you when I do a bad accent. It's so good to see you, Kaino. How are you? Have you played this before? Oh. Oh, we got things to depress. That's great. Chonk. Can I chonk it enough? Hold on, what if I get a real good Hwacha? This is not it. How can I do this? I'm not chonk enough? You got it for your ex for his birthday one year and he loved it. It's so beautiful. That's very thoughtful of you, Kaino. It's a beautiful game. I need to affect this thing in some manner. Well, I better start affecting it now. Seems to be the only thing I can do. Can I make these wheels turn? Damn, this is a sturdy architecture right here. Oh! Oh. No. Maybe I must become square, and then I can walk down off the side or something? They're playing music as if I'm getting it, but I do not think I'm getting it. Nope, no singing power still. I do not think I'm doing the right thing here. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, this is I gotta do something. Surely there's something I could do. Oh, I've fallen down this way. I'm so sorry I keep doing this again and again. As if something will change. I want to push this down so that it'll meet the little circle thing and do the thing. but I do not know how to do it. Yorkshire man in a computer class once asked if you were from there. Ah, you did the Yorkshire accent from Chicken Run. Oh, I love that movie. It's great. Yes, you can become a block chunk. But, like, that's not enough. Becoming a block is not enough. Do I have what it takes to do this puzzle at the moment? I don't think I can leave. I don't even know how I got here. Chicken Run. I don't know if Chicken Run is it based on something? Yeah, Twaffle. What are we doing here? I can do this. I got this. I want to get, like, a little more height or something. Like, get up there. I don't know if I'm a bad enough dude to beat this puzzle. Maybe I can get up this way. Oh! Where are we going? Oh, God. We got this now. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Black time. It was not enough. No! Okay. Let's try it again. I think I maybe have to do a bigger, better jump. It was not block time, though. It did not crunch into place, unfortunately. Okay, let's try it now. Oh, I see there's another level above it. Oh my god. This game's incredible. It's almost block time, though. Are you ready? So much height. Boom. There it is. Finally. Ah, beautiful. Am I moving up? Ooh, that's scary. Ooh, scary. It's almost dizzying. You're waiting for me to hit the wrong part. Yeah, I just like catch a corner. That'd be so upsetting. Up we go. Now we're doing it. Now we're cooking with gas. I wonder if my mom would like this game. I think I would play it for her, maybe. That might help her. Because my mom is... I don't think she's played a game since, like, Pac-Man. So... I'd play it with her, maybe, instead. White rocks. How about that? We've seen red rocks. We're back to white rocks. Has my mom played Burger Time? I do not know about Burger Time. I do not think so. Hey, is it just like the hand I was in at the start of the game? You better not drop me, hand. I swear to God. Hi, Morphinius. Good to see you. Oh, blue. Growing. Okay. Can I become growing now? Can I become green and viney? I have achieved green, though. To achieve and unlock green. Oh, God. We are going down now. If you love red rocks, you might want to try white rocks and also green vine. Burger Time. Is that one of those things where you like run around and you deliver people orders or something? You think Mama would love the visuals and the music? I think so too. I think she'd also like a Mass Effect, just as like a story. Oh my god, they got green rocks here. And red flowers. And a red Boyd. What's in here? Butterflies. What's in here? You can't check it out. This looks like a way I should go. So let me look at the other way. Oh my gosh. If only it was peanut butter and jelly time. I'm actually quite hungry. I had dinner at 3 today instead of like from 3:30 to 4. Because I wanted to Oh, can I go this way? Okay. I wanted to cook dinner early so I could do a bunch more video work. So it was more like a lunch. But I've got a bunch more ravioli in red sauce, plus a huge salad waiting for me that I'm very excited for. Oh yes, I think my mom would like Star Trek on, or I'm sure she already loves Star Trek, but I think she would really like Mass Effect. No, don't do the square thing yet, sweetie. There's still stuff to the left we gotta check out. And just a Game Hero! It's the subiversary! Thank you for 30 months, Just a Game Hero. Ooh, there goes the rest of my constellations. My little dudes, there they go. You're a great example for others, and you've got what it takes, Just a Game Hero. Yeah, a 3 p.m. dinner. I'm like, ugh. Now that it's 6, I'm like, oh, I'm so hungry. However, I will be able to make it. Ooh, what's all this now? I don't know what that is, but it sure is interesting. Kath is hungry too. You're about to eat, but you have to see me play some of this. I hope you get some good dinner, to be fair. This seems like more stuff I gotta do. Hold on, I'm gonna hit this dang square thing. Let me do that. What's in my salad? I got cherry tomatoes. I'm not usually a huge fan of cherry tomatoes, honestly. But they were good and cheap. So I got them. And a cuke. I would have bet you money that becoming a square on the square thing would have done something. But this is the Temple of Square, I guess. Cuke. I got some cherry tomatoes, carrots, arugula, and lettuce. And I think it's going to be divine. Now this is the same. This is the place from the beginning, but now I can get up to the top thing, maybe? So I think this temple is changing as I grow. You like cherry tomatoes because they're snackable? I had a bad experience once as a kid where I bit into a cherry tomato and there was like a bug in it. So now I get a little yucked out when I eat them, but I have to be like, that was literally one cherry tomato of the 10 billion cherry tomatoes you will eat in your lifetime. I'm sure it'll be fine. 3 p.m. is about where the Hobbit would have a luncheon. Yeah, like second lunch or something. You're curious when your next subiversary is, and it's tomorrow. Wow. Already. You hate cherry tomatoes. They make you ill, but it's definitely psychosomatic. Isn't that odd? Strange. The person you talked to wasn't feeling well today. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully get better soon. Oh, these ding-dang butterflies. I can't believe they're busting up this bridge. What are y'all doing? Wacky little butterflies. You don't like the guts in the mouth thing, yeah. As long as it's not a bug, I'm okay. Oh, can I? Here we go. Oh, yes. Yeah, I always cut my cherry tomatoes open before I eat them now, because I'm like, well, better safe than sorry. If I'm going to hit the ground, I'm going to hit the ground, baby. Are these little dudes with little hats? Whoa, we're in a very square, cool forest here. What's over this way? I don't know if this is intended. I know, butterflies. It's very expensive to repair that infrastructure. What are you doing, little dudes? Being menaces is what you're doing. This ground looks hairy. Oh my god. Seems like an intended route. Damn, every route feels like the intended route, y'all. It's hard to read this game. Oh, the music. I know for sure they want me to go this way. These big drops always scared you a little bit, Sacred Icon, for sure. Especially because in a video game, well, I mean, this is a video game, but in other games, in like adventure games, when you do a big drop, it's like, you have hurt yourself. You should not have dropped down there, you know? A lot of games punish you for going out different ways. Oh, I should have just checked this before then, shouldn't I? I gotta really go left now. So I hope you enjoyed seeing this for the third time, since now I'm sure it is the way to go. And while we walk left, we'll get some water. Yeah, someone was talking about that the other day, Sacred Icon, the menu. I wonder if my mom mentioned that. Ooh, look at these beautiful triangular vines. This is really gorgeous. I love the style of this game, how they interpret like shapes and stuff. I mean, you know that these are plants, that these are trees, but like these leaves are very distinct. The trees are like straight lines, a little bend in them with the square tops. It's really cool. It still reads as tree, even though it doesn't look like a tree you would normally see. Become square. Wait, I'm square too. I just want to be square with my fellow squares. It's interesting how that makes this square shape that she assumes for defense in the sand area, how that makes it kind of like a thing of nature instead of like this is an abnormal shape to be. It's cool that that shape is reflected in the woods that we're in. So it's not so strange. What in the world? Oh my goodness. These trees are taking their ding-dang dresses off. Stay dressed, trees. You were only interested in watching that menu thing after you willingly spoil yourself. I sometimes, when it comes to picking out stuff for my mom to watch, I will look up the end of movies so that it doesn't turn out really bad. You know? What do we have here? Oh, it's some sort of little shaking cube person. Turn into a cube to demonstrate solidarity with the cube. It's okay, cube person. I'm a cube person too. You started Sonic Frontiers. Nice. You're definitely feeling that overwhelming open world feel. Could be a lot, honestly. I like a good hallway game. I like a good game that's like, here's where you can go. That's about it. I do enjoy open world games, though I think they're wonderful, but it can be wickedly overwhelming. Since it's my job to play video games, I've never felt like, oh, this is too much. I think when it comes to maps, like for The Witcher 3, a lot of folks were like, when I saw the map, I just kind of froze and stopped playing it. For me, I knew, well, I was going to spend a lot of time in it, so I might as well take it corner by corner. Here I am, a big square. You're glad Breath of the Wild didn't feel overwhelming? You wish you could forget it, though. Wouldn't that be amazing? Oh, okay. Let's get on up here. Oh! Thank you, trees. Maybe I'll learn how to triangle. Breath of the Wild, you're ready to be overwhelmed by, but this game you're not. Probably because you're not as much of a Sonic fan as you are a Zelda fan, you think? Well, as you're learning, you know, the basic mechanics of the game, hopefully you'll develop a love for that great blue hedgehog that we call Sonic. I'm curious about going up this way too. Oh! You better be quick going up here. Oi! Okay. I'll wait for the next square. Oh my god, this is some Mega Man blind jumps. Yeah! No! Okay. I can handle a Mega Man blind jump. This is fine. Ah! I gotcha now, video game. That is what it is. There's a lot of moves to memorize. I see. Yeah. That can be super overwhelming. A lot of games when they start you off and they want you to memorize a whole lot to do about the combat or navigation and stuff like that can be super overwhelming. Ah, why did I go left first? Dang it. This year's a good game. To 100% is rather stressful, which you feel is opposite the intended purpose. I would imagine that they want you to maybe 100% this by playing it through a lot. My little guy. I'm a square too. You want to be friends? Oh. You want to be my buddy? I have constellation buddies. I can have a square buddy. Big red tree. Interesting. Oh, cute bud. It's probably one of the reasons why you weren't overwhelmed by Breath of the Wild. You're ready to get lost in it. I also think they do a great job of parsing out the various skills for you to learn. Then I'll just give it all to you right away. They do give a lot to you very quickly. Where's my little dude? Where's my guy? Oh, he's hiding. Okay, there we go. I still got my guy with me. Oh, Lord. Here we are, my little friend. Oh, you want some appies? You like that? Do you become a bigger square or something? Or do we become better friends the more appies you eat? Hell yeah, triangles. Watch this, square friend. You're gonna lose it over this. I got so many apples for you, bud. You said take care and get well to your friend. Oh yeah, if your friend is not feeling well, then that might be why they don't feel like chatting today. Just Game Hero. Boom. Square apples, huh? Man, I had an apple last night. Oh, so freaking good. Gala apple. The king of apples. Are we buds now, little dude? Oh, look! Oh my god, so cute. What are you doing now, buddy? Oh, okay. You like the yeah, there's a firmness to Granny Smith, but it kind of hurts my teeth. There's like too much acidity in them. It really does not do right by my teeth. I have sensitive teeth, I guess. Even honey kind of makes my teeth feel like they're vibrating, so I have to be very careful. In Breath of the Wild, they're like, look, you got an iPad, here's a king, here's a combat, also your iPad can do things. Good luck. And then they show you those each one of those shrines where you do stuff for those ancient sages, I think it helps you be better at the game after that. This helps you figure out what to do. Oh my god, my little man. My little cute buddy. Yeah, I think they tutorialize more in separate encounters, so it's not like all right away. And then, of course, you have to figure things out for the dungeons, too. The 4 big ones. Breath of the Wild was really cool. I thought it was really well executed. And you know Nintendo freaking loves a tutorial. Freaking loves tutorials, so I feel like they kind of held back a bit for Breath of the Wild. Check this out, Square Bud. Sick, yeah? Pretty dope, yeah? I don't know if I should have done that. It was fun, though. Maybe I shouldn't have shown him that I have the power of destruction. There's an apple up there, though. I should probably get that from. You behind here, pal? Oh my god, you're up there. Would you like to get the apple that's there? Can you do that? Oh, yeah, dude. Snack on. My little friend. Don't tell me there's a apple that way. You could have gotten if I didn't destroy this. No, we're good, pal. Okay, cool. Nintendo tutorials so much that they spend 30 minutes on them during showcases. They're like, hey, this is the best part of the game. It's where we teach you how to play the game. It's like, well, I don't know about that, Nintendo. The best part, you say? Become a rock, bud. Yeah, look, you do it too. God, you're so good at this. This dude's playing Gris. Look at that. Oh, guy's figuring it out. You understand that that's why she didn't talk much. Can't be upset about that. Of course. My little buddy. My buddy and me. You want the appy? Get the appy. They better not take my little man away from me, I swear to God. No damn butterflies better eat my guy. Oh, damn. My dude. Well, I'll go down this one then. Look together as friends. You want to do it? You ready? Yay. Friendship. Nintendo's like, first you gotta get a job so you can afford the Nintendo Switch. Then you gotta go to the game store. They give a tutorial. Now, my little man better get up. His head's looking a little cracked, y'all. Oh, no. Do not take my little man away from me, video game. I'll be crying over my break if you do. Don't you emote at me cutely. I swear to God. I'm gonna go meet him there, but I want to see what's down here first. Oh, is that like a... Oh, shoot. Did I leave my son behind? I'm a terrible mother. Might as well let the butterflies claim me. I liked him. I need to follow him. Horrible. I don't even have star children. This is rough. But I did have a lovely adventure with him. I guess love him and leave him. Maybe he's down this way? Oh God, what if he fell and he hurt himself? We're at the root of things now. This is a beautiful tree. It is gorgeous. Such beautiful lines. I wonder where he dumped out to. Oh, look. Oh. Interesting. Hey, young Tom Sawyer, good to see you. Look, there's other little creatures like him, but they're all round instead of a square. They're like vases or something. They're very friendly. They're like pots. Let me see this. Look, there's even a little baby one. That's so cute. Interesting little a burrow here. There's my friend. Thank God he's okay. Ugh. And most of them have cracks in their heads, so they're fine. I hope he's accepted by his friends, even though he's square. Oh, I'll get that. Thank you. Love you. Is he accepted? I hope so. I will break all these pots if they don't love him. Destroy them all. Now I've got 1 star, so I wonder what I can do. Maybe they're calling him such a square, right? Not in front of me. They better not. Again, I will destroy them all. If they are mean to my little baby, Gregory, which is his name now. So we're short 1 star. Must be a way to get that over here. What a lovely adventure, though, with our little guy. It's getting a bit more red over here. Oh, whenever I jump, that tree changes. Interesting. I'll have to be careful about that when we're doing our platforming, so I don't take too many jumps. Okay. I see your game, video game. Here we go. Will this lead us to another star? Or just a little secret? Oh, okay. Gotta jump one more time. And then take the triangle over. Wow, this is really involved. Oh. Go over this way. To this. To that. And this. I missed the star now. Okay, triangle. To the square. To this. To the triangle. To the square. Got it. Ooh, thank goodness. Okay. Alright, let's jump on this and then up this guy. Curious why they're letting me get up here. Is this just to go back to the temple? Because I want to go actually over to the left. Ah, okay. I'm going to go over to the left instead. See what they got going on over there. Oh, it's one of the little secret things. Cool. Glad I double checked. Oops, I jumped at the wrong time. One extra jump, and then over here. There we go. If I jumped here from that one, I would have fallen right through. Let's make sure there's nowhere else we can go off to the left here. We take... Oh. Whoa, this is... Oh, dear. Shoot. How much further back does it go? I figured I only needed the 2 stars. This is going way wicked left. Oh, it stops there. Okay. Let's see what's going on up here. This might have been the initial way that we got up here. I think it is, actually. There does seem to be something below this, though, that I'm very curious about. It is 7. Let me check out underneath this before I go downstairs. Check out what we got going on down. I have to drop down first. I'm really curious about what's underneath this, if there's anything. I could be totally wrong, but it kind of looks like there's something down there. There's that double set of trees, but there's nothing else. Okay, so that means we have got to get back to the right, back to the temple. After, of course, I take a brief break. I'm going to play y'all some music. And I guess this will be something of like a 15 to 10 minute break. Something like that. I'm very hungry. I have to go eat a big salad and maybe some ravioli, but I am terribly, terribly hungry. I'm feeling very tired because of it. So, I'm going to eat my dinner. Oh, that's the wrong one. I'm going to eat my dinner. Take my meds. Take the doggy downstairs. And when I come back, more Gris. And also, let me know what you think of this game. Would you like to see this for the next few hours? I mean, we have 3 hours left of the show, so would you like to see this? Should we switch over to Cats and Other Lives? Let me know during the break. See y'all soon. There is a good chance I could beat Gris in one sitting, so I think I might try to do that. I think I might try to beat Gris tonight. And if we don't get to Cats and Other Lives, I will play that later. I believe there's one more day in this month where I haven't scheduled a second thing. So we will play Cats and Other Lives that day if I don't play it today. But for now, let's keep going with Gris, shall we? If this is like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and it can't be beaten in a day, Oh! When I'm playing Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, that is a one-game day. So I will play Cats and Other Lives then if I do not play it tonight. I'm feeling so much better though. I'm so glad that I ate some food. It was getting rough there. I couldn't even stand around and talk to my folks too long because I was starting to feel very, very hungry. I wonder if they put this obstacle here so you can't like they make you jump so you see that this changes stuff as you jump. Okay, that's very cute. Yeah, but I'm way better now. I got up, I stretched, I got some water, I got some sustenance, and I'm feeling so much better. Huh. It was looking rough there. That's what I get for eating early. I gotta go according to my my eating schedule. You wouldn't think that sitting in a chair playing video games and or editing video footage would burn a lot of calories, but apparently it does enough. It does just enough. Oh, we gotta get all the way back up there. Okay. Char, I'm so glad that you're here to see this. The art style of this game is so gorgeous. I mean, look at this environment. The colors, the bloom of color there in the background, it's really gorgeous. It's a very cool, creative puzzle game, I have to say. An interesting platformer as well. You know, I normally don't play platformers, but this one is an exception because it's exceptional. It's really gorgeous. I know, my big brain moves bring up the calories. Glad I'm taking care of myself. Ugh, I need to do it more often. Feel like I do so much work that the teen wet emote could be based off me. I use that emote a lot because it is often how I feel. And I should be better about that. Sometimes when we do stuff in these temples, we'll like fix a bowl. I think that's oh baby. I'm flying now, baby. Hell yeah, double jump. Okay, that is not a platform. Heck yeah, dude. To initiate onesie, I mean, do what you want to do out of Buddha. It's good to see you. I do have to, I gotta do all my double jumps now. I got myself protein bars for this very reason, Keen. It's because I don't remember to eat often enough. But I have lately been being very precious with them and being like, oh, you know, I shouldn't use it up yet. It's like, you got to eat it. Do that, you know? So today I caved and I finally had one around 1 so I could... What? No. So I could not have to go downstairs and make a big lunch or something, and I felt so much better afterwards, of course. As you do when you eat. Any Skin Teen subscribers in the chat? You know it. Me. Teen what? That's me. Not really. That's Jade, but it is me often enough. Okay, I do want to boop, and then a boop, 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 boop. Let's figure out this next area. As you climb to the top of these trees. Oh. I'll get you yet, triangular tree. Oh, what a good glide. Hello, butterflies. Oh. I'm up here now. And I've got 2 little star dudes with me. Let's see what we can do with these 2 little star dudes. Speaking of Stardew, I had to uninstall Stardew Valley on my computer to make space. Though I'm hoping... Okay, the butterflies are helping now. That's great. I am hoping that it still kept my save. Okay. I think it still keeps my save even if the game is uninstalled, but I had to. With all these games I'm playing, I need all the room I can get. Oh yeah, double jumping. I know! Oh no, Stardew? Oh. Why Stardew? Maybe I'll re-download Stardew? I freed up like 100 gigs or something like that. An obscene amount of space. So it may not have been Stardew that helped it, but something. I installed a whole bunch of games that had been on my PC, so. I believe the game files are still there, y'all. I don't think I've wiped my farm. Time for a new SSD for Tina Fund. I really should do some of that, shouldn't I? Ooh, this is gorgeous. How small is Stardew? Come here, you butterflies. Yeah. Cool. All right, up we go. Come on now. There we go, miss. Now, what's up here? Nothing that I can interact with. It's 500 megabytes according to Steam. Okay, so that would not be my big 1 gig freedom. Whoa, I can't believe I made it on that cycle. So that's hardly anything. I don't even know how big this game is, to be honest. Missed it. How much do solid state drives cost these days for a good one? Wow. Final Fantasy 14 would do it. I can't uninstall that one yet. I haven't beat it yet. Oh, that's what they want you to do, isn't it? Difficult. This is quite difficult. No. Why would you make me do this? I did all that dang work. Oh, butterflies, that's why. Oh. Oh? You got up your cube. Hi, Manny. The last day you got in the States is the 26th of this month. Are you traveling for a very long time? Do you know, Manny? Is it going to take you a while to get where you got to go? You're going to Korea, right? Look at me. I'm like Celesting out here. This is great. I haven't played Celeste, but I do remember seeing a segment where you do a bunch of jumps up a mountain. It seemed cool. I should play that game, shouldn't I? No, hold on. I want to make sure I'm not missing any cool things. Oh no, that's right. I didn't turn on the captions. Alex, thank you so much. I forgot to turn on the captions. There's just a couple more streams left before I beat Final Fantasy 14. Okay. Oh, like $200? $200? I might need that though for doing a lot of video editing on this computer, and games on my secondary PC would be very nice. I free you, butterflies. Okay, so this person is covering their face. What this person? Thank you, Alex. I hope you're doing well. Hopefully you're not working too hard. I know you've been really going through a lot lately, so I hope that you find plenty of pockets of rest and rejuvenation. This game is about grief, Alex. So it might get a little heavy for you. You've been playing Hollow Knight? Yes! I want to replay Hollow Knight personally, but it's like I have so many other games to play. That if I replay Hollow Knight, that's going to be a lot of time. Especially since I've never done any of the DLC before. Oop! Breaking this woman's foot. Pete's sake. For feet's sake. Need to be more careful. I do not seem to be able to get through here. Nor can I go that way. Oh, lots of the black butterflies up here. Oh, are you helping or hurting? I don't know about you. Oh, I don't know about you. Oh, oh, he gonna eat me. Oh, he's so cute though. Oh, not cute. Not cute. The messaging is lost on you as you're basically a little more than audio-only mode. Gotcha. Probably gonna have to put your foot down and cut off most overtime soon. Yes, for your health's sake. Oh my gosh, I know your health has been super compromised lately, Alex. I want you to take care of yourself. Oh, Lord. Oh, no. I am a square. You can't hurt me. I'm a square. F you, I'm a square. Look at this. Me and my square brethren. Oh, no, you do not. You can shriek as much as you like, bird. But I know how to become square. Get out of here, you nasty screeching bird. This reminds you of the bird in Bioshock Infinite. Never played a Bioshock game. Unfortunately, I can't even watch them because... Oh! Because they're first person. Oh dear, am I gonna make it? I'm gonna make it, I'm good. Help me, butterflies! I'm sorry I ever doubted you. There's an evil bird. I know you and I hate birds, right? Am I right, butterflies? I don't know if there's anything off this way. Oh, they wicked do not want you to go that way, okay. I'm just looking down there in that corner to make sure there's no hidden little secrets. How are you liking Hollow Knight? It's all gone wrong. Such a good game. So beautiful. Ooh, there he is, that big nasty Boyd. I love the way they're making this bird move, too. It's so bird-like. Oh, you're trying to hurt me, but you're actually pushing me further, bird. What's up now? You think you're pulling me back? But I'm moving forward. Ooh. Ooh. No, thank you, bird. So the bird is made of the black butterflies? That's really interesting. Oh my god, what a cute grub emotes. You know, I don't think this bird really is holding me back. It's really good. You keep finding yourself in parts of the map where you can't make progress. And it's a bit of a slog to the next station. I getcha. It's all part of the Metroidvania, isn't it? Can I get over all the way? Oh. Maybe I should have done one jump and then do my second jump. Maybe around that tree. It's possible. This bird is being a real good sport about it, though. Huh? Oh, dear. So I do maybe have a double jump, but I might want to land on that tree immediately. And then double jump from there. Ah! That is not what they want me to do. Or I have executed it poorly. Oh, maybe I should become a square on that? Maybe. Yeah. I squared too soon. I mean, who doesn't love those grubs? I have to tell you, though. Oh, wait. I can't tell you anything, because spoilers. Thank you. Never mind, I will tell you nothing. Hollow Knight's a good game. Play it. That's it. My feelings on Hollow Knight are concluded. And I will not spoil anything for anybody. Yes, the bird. Honestly, the bird is being kind of a friend. It is pushing me towards my goals. You didn't vibe with the feeling of isolation and being lost in Hollow Knight. You wanted to like it, but it wasn't for you. I getcha. I totally getcha. I think I was so used to games like Dark Souls where that was like the vibe for the whole time. It's just like, ugh. Desolation, darkness, everything's ruined and there's nothing I can do to fix it. It's kind of the vibe that I was in. Meanwhile, look at this. I'm soaring with the birds. Are we cool, bird? Okay. You dissolved into the light. I'm going to take that as a yes, we are cool. Your burrito's too hot to eat. Oh, dear. I hate it when that happens. Because those things don't cool down uniformly, do they? You could turn into a burrito bowl and stir it around. That might help it cool down, but it will not have its same burrito shape. I don't know if the shape is enjoyable to you. Those are some good sounding birds. Okay. Not all birds are evil. Look at this ascend here. You know, this game started off in loneliness, but there's something really beautiful and also welcoming about being surrounded by so many creatures, you know? Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Even from the beginning, there's little creatures that are like little rock crabs, and it's like, okay, well, at least I have rock crab friend near me. You're rather brusque about this bird. Can't you wait a minute? Ah, being a bit of a jerk, my man. He did ding-a-ling this bell, though. Okay, maybe I need to ring the bell above and below. How am I gonna get on up here? I would think it'd be, Can I get up via pots? Oh, wait! There's butterflies in the pots. Beautiful. Don't you dare, bird! Don't you mess with me! I'm ringing this here bell. If I get here and I tip it... Morphinius! Now hold on now. You going to bed now, Morphinius? Thank you so much for seeing this game. I appreciate it, and I hope you sleep well, and I'll see you again soon. By the way... excuse me. By the way, you can go to bed, Morphinius. Don't worry, you're not missing out on anything. But this is part of my New Year, New Game Everyday thing, y'all. I hope you're enjoying it. This is the second week of it. Thought I would mention that so that people know why I'm playing all these brand new games. Instead of continuing one game forever, which is what I usually do. Oh, you almost got me there, birdie. You almost got me. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Rough. Thank you for the posture check as well. I think my posture is okay. Possibly. I don't know. Oh, I see. There's one more place for us to go, but I will take a sip of water, though. I'm glad you like the variety. I'm enjoying it as well. It is a lot to do and learn and all that jazz, but it's worth it if y'all enjoy it. You're sad you're gonna miss the Elden Ring stream? Yeah, that's right, Manny. Hold on now. I did ask you. Let's see these messages. It's gonna be 26 hours of travel time. So you think you'll be missing Elden Ring because of that? On the 26th. Let's see. I'm gonna play Elden Ring on the 31st, but you might be working by then. I'm sorry you're gonna miss it. But, Manny, the good news is, even though you might miss the first day of Elden Ring, I will be playing Elden Ring in February. Most likely, unless I play it. This would be a shock, but if I play Elden Ring for one day and I hate it, which I haven't done with the Souls game yet, then I won't play it in February. Oh, that's right. You're going to be a day in the future. All right. Okay. Out of the New Year games I've played so far, which has been the most fun? It was a lot of fun playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That was a great deal of fun. Also, Papers, Please is like super addictive, I'd say. And yes, as Keen has pointed out, all the oh man, I keep ending up here in this little hollow of this person's hand. All my New Year, New Game Everyday stuff is ending up on YouTube, as any playthrough from here on out will, because Twitch won't let me store VODs anymore. I mean, I can keep the VODs. I just can't make new playlists, so. Oh, dear. My grief is changing. I think we're getting blue now. I feel like we went from, like, that red of, like, anger to that green. Ooh, this is gorgeous. Am I going to the depths of despair with blue now? Twitch didn't accidentally feature, but there is a feature of Twitch where, oh yeah, we're getting griefy. We're getting sad. Char, I've played a few actually Papers, Please streams. I've done it. I just kind of chunk it in now. I played it on the first day. So that would be the 3rd or something. And that is up on YouTube. So if you want to watch that, you may watch that there or here. You've missed so many streams during this past summer. I getcha. But yeah, Twitch didn't axe a feature. It's just always been a thing for Twitch where they don't allow you to make more than 100 or 200 playlists. However many it is, I have exceeded that number, so they don't want me making any more playlists, which is, well, they call them collections. So that's how I organize stuff so you can watch a whole playthrough. They won't let me do that anymore, so instead of deleting old ones and getting rid of all the great games I played in the past, I'm just putting them all on YouTube now. And someday I might migrate all my VODs over to YouTube. Who knows? Hi, Claire. Good to see you. But we do have a cool new React feature. That's true. I can see when you all not like this or PogChamp. Even though I would normally just see you do that. Do I have to get low? I cannot square. I wanted to go left. Kind of look like Marianne from Fire Emblem Three Houses in this lighting with my hair wet and down. Very Marianne. I normally just see you all react as like emotions live. But instead I suppose it'd be helpful to like chronicle it in that new feature. You try and add data to the Teenaverse. I appreciate the data. Have you found the reactions helpful? You were wondering about them. I haven't given them too much of a look. I don't know if there's probably a timestamp breakdown of when folks are PogChamping the most that I'm sure would be helpful to me if I used that to cut VODs or something. If it was like, oh, this is my most hype moment because there was a lot of PogChamp reactions or something. I don't know. Yes, I did, Char. But you won't miss it because it's all in the VOD channel now. You appreciate how much work I've been putting into making the VOD playlist. The VOD collection is the best of any stream you watch. I'm so glad, and I'm going to continue doing it. It's just going to be in a slightly different place. I really do wish I could collect it all in one place, though. Even though Twitch is not great for discoverability, I do enjoy having everything in one place. But oddly enough, I was thinking, this will be good for folks to watch, from the channel if they missed a playthrough, like Char. I did not think people would find my VODs just like on YouTube, but someone was like, hey, I got recommended this and I love Pikmin, so I'm really glad that you are playing Pikmin. It was wild. Somebody found me via just YouTube's, I guess, natural algorithm or something. Wild stuff. Hello, handsome Jack boy. How are you doing? You saw the new year, new game every day thing. You were super interested. I am doing well. How are you doing, handsome Jack boy? I'm doing well, and I have to say, this has been such an extraordinary event to find new, cool games. Games that I've heard about, and I was like, I should play it someday. And then I don't make time for it because it doesn't seem as exciting as, like, another Fire Emblem game. Or let's play Final Fantasy insert number here, Which are great, but it's sort of like, let's try branching out. Let's try something new and different, Like a one-of-a-kind game like this. I made it. But I want to make it down there. Can I break this? You would have loved to walk me through a funny speedrunning thing you do anytime Tekken 1. You could do it at a time where you don't need the part. Oh, yeah? What's the funny speedrunning thing? I actually have been watching a little bit of GDQ. I watched the Hitman Blood Money run. That was fun. I got to watch a bit of Shadow Temple, who's doing he's not running anything, but he is commentating. And I got to see the Yakuza Kiwami run, maybe? Or Yakuza 0, I couldn't remember, just a little bit of it. But I missed the run I actually wanted to tune in for, which was Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I talk about it every single time I play a Pokemon game. I tell you all, like, oh, this Pokemon's a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Because, spoiler, every freaking Pokemon is in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon that existed up until that point. Anyway. But I'm like, oh, this guy's like the guild leader, and this guy's the guild leader's assistant, and this guy's a cool mentor figure. Whatever. I should have watched that speedrun, but I didn't. I think it was on at night, and I was like editing or something. You saw that, and you thought, wow, I bet Tina's watching this run. I'm going to have to watch it on YouTube. But oh well. You would recommend the Princess Maker series? Oh? Princess Maker? I've never heard of it. For a new game every day. Unfortunately, right now, I have my schedule set. Like, if I beat this game tonight, which is what I'm going to try to do, I already have a game that I have to shift over a spot. I have to shift it, and I only have one day where I'm only playing one game. Every other day is set, so I have to shift over Cats and Other Lives till later this month, so I can't add any more games. But if you want to recommend games for me to play not this month, you can recommend them in the sincere game suggestion section of Discord, and I will keep tabs of it, and maybe I'll do this again in a few months. Who knows? It could be fun. So in the distant spring water level, you have to convert your blues to yellows and then get blues to get a part on the ledge. Yes, you do. that part did kill a lot of my little guys. Can you believe it? 2 new games every day. I wanted to make it so that if I streamed every single day, I would have essentially played 1 new game every day. That's 30 games. But there's only 17 New Year, New Game every day streams, so. Oh, it's interesting how the music and sound effects stop when you get underwater. Also, this area reminds me of an area in Hollow Knight. Oh, I could have chained him, huh? I'm going to be playing Pikmin 3 sometime this year, Handsome Jack Boy. Because I adored Pikmin 2. It was so cute. So cute. If I need more time, you want to stress how short How Fish is Made is. I might be able to sleuth in another game afterwards. Okay, gotcha. I'm super excited for it. Even I don't have 730 games to play. Oh my god, I wouldn't be able to budget for that. It was already a bit of a budget dealio to get these games. And thankfully, some folks gifted me games like Melatonin and Elden Ring were gifted to me by Stephen S. O'Connor and also Snake separately, respectively. And so many great games are on Game Pass, thank God. But this game, and also how, not How Cats Are Made. That's the sequel, I guess. This game and Cats and Other Lives, I bought. Thank goodness for the Steam sale. Oh, my little guy just became like kind of a flange or something. The Yakuza Kiwami run was a lot of fun to watch in GDQ. Sorry I missed out on Mystery Dungeon. I hope you all watched it. Please watch it. Oh, no, wait, don't watch it. Watch me play it later. I'll play it for you. I love Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers. This guy is so fun. Also, this is that same area. We keep going back to the same temple, which I guess is indeed how grief works, where you keep revisiting the same event, but from different perspectives in order to grapple with it. But I am further armed with more tools every time I do this. Anyway, grief. Metaphors. All that jazz. Your favorite's definitely the second one. It's so cute. Pikmin 2 was so precious. Okay. I'm getting these things. Alright, Hub World. I'm getting you. You hear about this game so much, but you know nothing about it other than the graphics. It is apparent. I knew nothing about this game aside from the girl loses her voice, and it's beautiful, and it's about grief. that's pretty much what I came equipped with. So it's the part out by the Onium Jet, but you can throw your blues on the ledge to aggro a bull bear, walk up an incline, and when the enemy attacks, if you walk towards the wall, it'll push you and you can skip the puzzle. That's pretty sick. That's a fun speedrun hack right there. I love the chunky purple Pikmin. So cute. Also, your mother is a fish. It's such a fun name to say. It's so good to see you. Thank you for... Whoa. Thank you for sending your folks over here. Why did they get up there? There's got to be a way. Glug, 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 glug. Oh my gosh, did you just insult me in Fishlish? This is gonna be it. I'm making it. I'm not making it. I'm making it. I swear I'm making it. I'm gonna get up this dang thing. Or I'll die trying, and I don't think I can die in this game. Hello, Geevolution. Hello, Spooky Bambi. Here it comes. I'm not making it. Okay. Can I make it up there? Tonight at work, you had to call your boss's boss's boss, and you didn't have a panic attack? Oh my god. Congratulations. That is tough. Hi. Gris is so beautiful. Your mother is a fish. Thank you so much for sending your folks over here, by the way. I'm Tina, and I am doing an event this year called New Year, New Game Every Day. I'm going to stop this. Stop trying to make it over there. Where I am playing one new game, minimum, every day. And in fact, today I might play 2. But I might actually just beat this game instead. We'll see. What were you up to, your mother's a fish? Oh my gosh. Okay. That's right. We did grow some vines and we came out this way. It really feels like I can get on top of that cupola. Man, because why would they have the little dudes here? Come on. Gotta be able to get up there. So they announced it on Twitter. Really neat idea, right? I play games so slowly, so... Oh my god, it was so close. I play games so slowly, I thought it would be nice to, do something a little... This is gonna be the way right here. Oh, you all were here to see it. Yes! Square to celebrate. Finally. Watch this be fully unintended. Oh my god, it's just a little secret thing. No, I want to cry. This is a game about grief. You're playing some Final Fantasy IX today. Oh, good. What do you like about 9? I've only played 7 and 10 and also 14 now. So, I do want to work through the other Final Fantasies. Oh, I'm so close to this one, this little spidey web. What do you enjoy about 9? Hello, Spike. Don't worry, you're just on time. I see you. And oh my gosh, I missed other raiders too. Hello, zombie octopus from space. What's going on? Yes, good idea. You're going to PogChamp in the reactions. Excellent. That'll let me know that you're excited for the moment that I did. Can I go up this? Can I go? Hi, Pat. Good to see you. Turtle friend! Is Turtle friend active? He is sparkling. It's a beautiful turtle friend. I don't know what to do with you. Can I sing to you? Dang. They gave you that circle button this whole game and I can't do a dang thing with it. Oh. Can I become a square and go to the bottom? Oh, maybe I can. Let me give that a shot. When I go back and edit this or whatever, I will know exactly how you felt. Exactly. I won't even need to look at the chat. You'd think that I'd turn like into a hammer. Like in one piece. Just go all the way to the bottom. Oh. Little purple flowers down that way in the foreground. That's cool. Ooh. It's spooky. Getting subterranean now. You're at the start, but the mix between storytelling, the art, and the soundtrack is super relaxing and nice. Oh, that's great. That's interesting. A relaxing Final Fantasy game. And the Spooky Bambi, am I caught up on Final Fantasy? 14? No. Where am I, y'all? I'm in the Heaven's Ward patch content. What just happened? It was on Saturday. I play it always on Saturdays. Oh my god. We're about to have a party. Now, we already had a party once, and it was not good. It was very bad. So we're about to have this party to celebrate two peoples coming together, and I think it's going to not be good. To not trust parties in this video game. So I don't know what happens next. But I'll probably find out this Saturday. But I'm in the Heaven's Ward patches. What if there's anything this way? Oh, no secret doors. That's something I think Hollow Knight does well, by the way. Speaking of Hollow Knight. There's tons of little crevices and stuff where you'll see something on the map and it shows another room. And you're like, how do I get there? And then you use your little knife and you cut up over here and you're like, oh, getting through. There's a room. Oh, dear. Oh, all the way to the bottom. You were not going to have takeout for dinner because you got takeout on Saturday and also yesterday. But then you got off work 30 minutes late after having to call your boss. I think you deserve some, big boy takeout food because you did big boy things today. You know, sometimes you gotta treat yourself because you didn't have a panic attack at work, you know? Or sometimes you gotta treat yourself because you did have a panic attack at work. Sometimes you just gotta treat yourself. Oh, you got Crisis Core? Nice. I do want to play that too. Ooh, the menorah tree. I love the menorah tree. Am I under... Wait. Am I underwater but I'm acting like I'm not? Am I a fish now? I am the mother of your mother is a fish. Interesting. You did enjoy Heaven's Word, but as always, it is nice to see me having fun. Yeah, it's wild. Let's break things. Sometimes it's fun to break things. Crisis Core, does it look good? Some folks were complaining about the voice acting changes, but you know, what are you gonna do? A big part of dealing with grief is becoming a fish. Sometimes you just gotta fish. Wait, speaking of which, do you see these little guys? Hold on, little guy alert. Little guy alert. So cute. It's just like kind of an oval with a square on the butt. Cool. Heaven's Ward is your favorite expansion, besides Endwalker, which you haven't played yet. Really? Wait, that's your favorite one, but you haven't played it yet? Interesting. Have you watched folks play it? You've been trying to buy less games because you have so many you need to play. You still haven't played Hollow Knight or most of the Final Fantasy games you own. I hope you can get to that soon. Because I'm telling you. Oh, we're going to go down. Oh, wow. Am I in a reflection? Am I in the reflection? Is that where I am? Part of grief is reflecting, I guess. Interesting. Yeah, I totally get you, Char. It's good to go through what you got. I mean, I have so many games too, not even counting these that I'm playing this month. I already have so many games that I haven't touched yet too. So maybe you should do something like this. Do an event where you make yourself play a new game every day just to try it out. Oh, your favorite is Heaven's Word so far. Ah, you still need to play and watch. Okay, gotcha. Sorry about that. My brain stopped working for a sec. Imagine if I just glitched out of the game. I just cube all the way down and then it's like, you shouldn't have done that. Why would you do that? Beautiful tree. Beautiful. Gris kind of gets hard to see when the camera zooms out, yeah. But look at this. This is really gorgeous. This is stunning. It would be nice to turn into fish sometimes, though. I agree. I wonder if I'll get a power to go up water. These little bats or whatever they are. Oh, yeah, those are bats. Those are cool. We must be upside down. Because there's pockets of water in places. Strange. Hey, Repairman, this game is gorgeous. It's honestly such a delight. And I do recall somebody had said that they knew about this game, but not what it was about. And I think this might just be one of those vibe games where it's like, you don't have to be a dad who has a son or a daughter and go kill a bunch of bosses as a son and or dad and or daughter team, which is still a really good genre of video game. Sometimes you can just be a little weirdo. Whoa! Oh, wait! There's more to the right. Just wanted to butt bounce on this mushroom. Just getting my Mario action. I think it's cool to just have a game where you vibe for a bit, you know? You don't really have to think about much. You can... Oh! I got a secret! Oh my god! Butt bounce. That's cool! I found the right mushroom to butt bounce on first try. Big same, you've been considering doing something inspired by your new game every day and just not buying new games at release for a year. That's an interesting idea. It's a rare, pretty relaxing platformer, right? I don't think I've been punished yet. Even when we were fighting that big bird creature, it just sort of like would blow me around places. Heaven's Ward in the patch content is your personal favorite. Shadowbringers and Endwalker are a close second, and Endwalker gets a special shout out for making all the other expansions better for existing. Yeah. That's an impressive feat as a game. Or I guess a patch to a game. Down we go. Oh, down we go. Oh. Down I go. Counterweights, cool. These, oh, they don't. Oh, they kind of do go where I go, those dragonflies. Oh, God. Are these eggs? These fish eggs? These bubbles? What are these? Hello? This reminds me, there is a horror game that is a similar vibey, weird puzzle game, but is on the scary side of things. Aesthetically, it kind of reminds me of this, although it is black and white only. It's called Silt. There was a demo for it last year, S-I-L-T. It was very... This level right here reminds me of Silt. It's an underwater exploration game with a lot of scary underwater creatures. Because underwater's got lots of scary creatures in it. I would recommend checking that out if you like scary things. I was on edge the entire time I was playing that demo. Wicked scary. Although there was, like, no jump scares, if I remember correctly. I love these little dudes with hats on. I hope they become my friends. Up we go, and square. I did not square quick enough, I don't think. Okay. This is okay. Yeah, Silt. It was pretty radical. If you like horror games, I think you'll want to check out that. If you like horror games and also this game at the same time. Oh, get over the peak. All right. Clearly I'm doing something wrong. Maybe I'll get a little closer to this edge here. I start moving. Got it. Nailed it. Hell yeah. Can I say hell when I play this game? It feels wrong. YouTube has this thing now that if you say a swear word in the first 8 seconds of your video, it's like gone, toast, demonetized, goodbye. Not that I don't make any money on YouTube anyway, but I think it's very funny that they're like, you can cuss if you wait 9 seconds. You can do a swear. But hell and damn apparently are not cusses, so hell, damn, damn. Welcome to my YouTube channel. People who are watching on YouTube. Welcome to my Twitch channel. People who are watching this on Twitch. I can cuss anytime I want. Wow. This is gorgeous. These beautiful crystals. The floor is... What? Oh my god, am I gonna... What? Am I gonna jump off? Can I jump off of me? Am I an obstacle? I am somewhat of an obstacle. I want to jump up in the air right when it's doing the freezing thing, so maybe it'll, like, Make a, oh shucks, a platform. I want a platform right here. Okay, airborne platforms don't count. Oh yeah, dude, I did the dang thing. Didn't I? That ain't it. That probably ain't it. Did I see the ProZD thing? I did. Oh, shucks. He did that. He swore a whole bunch after the time limit. It still got demonetized? That's a shame. Poopies and droopies. They ain't gonna let me up with that. No. Okay. Alright. This next one, I got this. They're doing it retroactively? Oh, that's a shame. My timing's not right. Well, come on now. Well, maybe I'll make one right here. And that'll be enough, perhaps. That's enough. I guess if you're airborne, it just breaks it, huh? I really want this little squeakrit. Opens every video with Doc Brown saying, damn, damn, damn. Alright, I gotta get up and stretch, y'all. I'm trying to get up once an hour to stretch. Oh. And this is why. Oh. Oh. I'm getting so old. I swear to God. I'm trying to. Oh. No. It's just old woman simulator. Hold on. I tried touching my. I promise you, I'm not doing. This sounds like a bit, but it's not. I promise you. I'm gonna try touching my toes. Oh. My hip's a little wonky. Get these knees up. Work out this knot. I got a knot. This is a great time if you haven't got up in the last hour to get up, because apparently we need it. Stretch my legs out. Sometimes, like, before I started getting up every hour, after the show, I would just be, like, walking downstairs and my back would be just, like, crickety-crack popping the whole way down. It's terrible. And I was like, this isn't a problem, it's fine. Anyway. let's get back to it, shall we? I'm not cutting these little stretch breaks out unless it's like I get up to go to the bathroom or something during them. I feel like it's good to have in there. Yes, the Rice Krispie spine. Not a delicious holiday treat. Although now I kind of want to make a skeleton out of Rice Krispies. That would be fun. Is Peter Parker in Spider-Man 2 like extra old? Is he like the Peter Parker in Enter the Spider-Verse, I think, probably had back issues. I guess if I thought maybe I could see if I'm airborne. It doesn't work. I got an eggplant question. How do I get up here? Maybe right here would be fine. Shucks. Butts and farts. I can't believe this. Is that far enough? Let's find out. It is just not far enough. How do I get on up here? If anybody has played this game before, I would love to know. But every time I make... you'd think it's a floating platform. Oh, he loses his powers. When he thinks he has them, he tests it, he falls on top of a building and lands in a car. Oh. Oh, I want this extra little squeaker. Is this enough height? It's not. Can I build them on top of each other? Maybe I can just build a tower of them. No, I don't think I can. That would be cute, though. Wait a minute. Oh my god. I'm a genius. Ah. That's gotta be it, yeah. Oh my god. Woo. Okay. Well, this wasn't even a secret. This is a mandatory thing, so congratulations. I have done the mechanic as intended. Good for me. Alright, anyway. I thought that was a secret. Oops. It was showing the ice block floating in the area, and I was like, how do I get it up there? We got it. Eventually. We got it. It didn't make sense because it seemed like they were breaking. Yes, indeed they were. But it turns out you can stack ice cubes on top of each other. How about ding ding that? Oh, Lord. What if I do this here? I have a feeling I'm going to need to make them balanced. So let's see. That would seem to be it, wouldn't it? Oh god, that is it. Oh, you bastard. I can't believe you do it to me. Yeah, you do need to do this. Ma'am, can you move? Second version of me. I'm gonna need to do that, I think, on both thingies. So I need to go up and then not like that. Like this. Ah, farts. It ain't working. Maybe I gotta put a little ice boy under this one. Let's see. That's not it. Hold on now. Oh, and I've missed my ice boy. It gets... Okay, some of them get little leggies, which is odd. Maybe we should keep this here. Oh, too heavy, isn't it? It was perfect. It was perfect. No. I've done it perfectly. I just need to now not ruin it. Bada bing. Okay. Equilibrium. It's another important thing when it comes to grief. Finding equilibrium. And now, let's progress. Get on up there, my little constellation buddies. I wonder if it's like a joke on consolation. Probably not. I'm thinking too much about this. Okay. Oh my god, I'm a triangle! Amazing. That's another thing about grief. Sometimes you gotta become a triangle. Oh, this is so cute! Oh, I'm a little triangle. Can I get on in there? I cannot. Oh my god, I'm going so fast. Look at this. Beautiful movement. This is nothing. Okay. Down we go. Hopefully not a red flag triangle. Oh, I'm a fish now for real. Oh, beautiful. Look at these great environments. This is fantastic. I love all these cool straight lines too. What an interesting way of depicting seaweed, which normally is like just drawn as wavy because it's always curled by the ocean's waves or the water's waves. Interesting to see it depicted as like literal straight lines, just like the other trees and plants we've interacted with in this game. Any fans of triangles in the chat? I'm gonna stop that. I'm being a dork. Now I'm just a triangular dork. What's all this? It's nothing. I love this outline here. That is so beautiful for coral. That's really cool. Oh boy, that's a big fish. That's a sunfish, right? An opa or something like that? I forget what they're called. That was a big fish, though. I am a little bit afraid of the big fish because it reminds me of the... Oh, this has got to be an anglerfish, though, don't you think? It looks a little too much like all my little constellation fish. Oh, it's a ghosty fish. Okay. Oh, it's deep and dark and spooky down here. Missing 4 of those? See what we can find then. RSL is beautiful, right? You don't know what general style this would be called. I don't know what general style either this would be. But I'm curious to find out about it because there's a lot of games I would put in this like a similar style. I actually talked about this on the podcast episode that came out a little while back, but Abzu I think is a similar kind of thing. Journey I think is similar. Games with sort of like a almost like a flat art style that are primarily like color focused. It's about like exploring different color palettes. Oh, cool. Oh, not as cool. Hold on, wait, go back. I want to play Abzu personally. It seems so beautiful. Oh, all right. Now we're water dashing. I almost said wave dashing. That's completely different. This is a skill I do not have. No. Let's try to get to that section of there we go. Oh, I missed it. Ah, I missed it. I gotta get to these butterflies over here. There we go. Perfect. No. There we are. And so... Oh, I guess we can go around the back now. Yes, I haven't played Abzu yet. I think I watched a little bit of somebody playing it, though, and I was like, this is so gorgeous, I have to add it. It was kind of, I think it was on the same list as this game as, like, beautiful games I want to play someday because they are beautiful. I think that's how I classified it. And it was going to be, like, Beautiful Games Month for, like, a February, but I was overwhelmed by all the other games I was going to play. But this, Abzu, and Journey were all going to be a part of that same month. I still have not played Journey, also. Someday I gotta do that. Let's see what we got over here. Ooh, that looks warm. A big tree. Yes, someday in the future, though, I'll play all the amazing games. What's this? Okay, I have triangle friends now. That's rad. Triangle friends, would you assist me? Do you like trees, triangle friends? Oh, shucks, you do like trees. You're butterflies. Wow. Now we're this way. Let's see. Aha. Wait. Oh. Can I? Ah! Now I can use them to shoot me back up. Maybe I need to go up through this? Aha. Okay, cool. Very clever. Very smart of them to use that butterfly like shape, you know. Even though it's not technically butterflies, they're just fish. Still is a similar symbol. I know, it's always good to have stuff to look forward to. In fact, I was looking forward to this month for so long, to be fair. I mean, I guess not for so long. I think I came up with it like 2 weeks into December. But ever from that moment on, I was like, oh man, that's going to be something. Oh. 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 Does anybody have... Oh, wait. Oh, my girl is like, no. My girl says it's too scary down here. She does not want to do this. Okay, it is very scary down there, and I don't know if I like it either. Let's see if we can go some other way. Yeah, we're going to need a nightlight down that way. Okay, some more kelp we got to figure out. Some shells. We've got how many little guys? 4 at present. I think I need 6. Here's one, and the second one should be above this somewhere. Didn't know I was doing this, so you're glad to get to attend. It's great to have you here. It's great to have all of you here, really. Thank you so much. Oh my god, is it mirrored? Whoa. Interesting. I don't know where my creature is. I may be stuck in some form of architecture. Oh, I see myself now. Okay. Wow, that was weird. Oh, is that to show me kind of like where I can go and what I can do? I'm not really sure. I gotta break that pot there. Yes, the community, you know. I still haven't come up with a lovely name for you all yet. It's been 8 years. You think I'd get on that? I hope I can get over... It's difficult to see me right now because I'm just kind of a triangle. Not sure how to get on up there. I was really hoping to launch myself. This one might be a little tough. I'm not sure what they want me to do here. There was an old clip where I called y'all the PPs. This is true, I believe. The PPs has been a potential community name, but it's not great. It reminds you of when you went past the map in Subnautica, it does not push you back up. Yeah, it's like, oh, you want to find out? Okay. Go on then. Why don't you find out why you're not supposed to get up here? Oh, I can go through this? Okay. It's not entirely always clear what walls one can go through, what walls one cannot go through. Like, now that I'm here, I'm like, all right. Enzo. Get. Now, how in the world? Excuse? I do not know where my little triangle is. How in the world am I going to get up there, though? That's the special thing, right? Adrian came up with the name Tina Knights. This is true. Oh, goodness. I can go down this way. But what about that cool special thing? Hello, Lenny Shelby. How's it going? Oh, with the power of triangular friends, perhaps I can launch my shelf. All right. Perhaps I can launch myself up that other way. And no, I believe you. I know for sure that at one point, I think I jokingly called the community the PPs. So you're in the clear. Oh, I'm launching. I'm launching for sure. But I have very few opportunities to make this work, I think. You love this game so much, Lenny Shelby. Oh, yeah? Did you find me through the directory for this game? This game is so cool. It is truly beautiful. Don't tell me my butterflies died. Ugh. All the way video game. All the way. I don't think they wanted me to burst through there. I really want to get up there, though. Maybe not. Maybe not like this. It feels right, though. Oh, maybe they want me to use them right here? No, they do not. You found me because the Persona 4 directory chart? That's amazing. Hello, Foxhound. Good to see you. Oh, I'm in your recommended channel, so you usually lurk. Very cool. That's awesome. You must watch some other folks on Twitch that I also watch and hang out with and stuff, if I'm in your recommended stuff. You wish Twitch would send an optional notification when people play games that you follow? Yeah, because I know you can follow a game on Twitch. But I guess you just have to always be checking that that page out, you know, like refreshing the page, see if anybody's playing it. I did play Persona 4. Yes, I played Persona 4 and 5. Oh, maybe that's where they want me to take my fishy friends. This seems more likely. So what games do you follow, to be fair? Yes, this seems to be where they want me to take my little butterfly friends. Yeah, the vanilla versions for both. I didn't play the DLC for 5 or 4. Or like, you know, the extended versions of them. I should have done that, though, I think. Oh, thank God I made it. That menu sound, I know that was an unpleasant menu sound for you, because it sounded like a tummy ache in Persona 4. What do we have here? Yay! That's how you get... Oh, this isn't a secret, is it? Oh, no, it is. Heck yeah! Secret get! And I can also break these and do this. Let's try to do that, but better this time. Alright. Surely there's... Alright, here we go. Eventually getting out. That was driving me up a wall, Sacred Icon. I couldn't figure out how to get out of here. Guess maybe they just want me to go over here. I couldn't how to figure out how to get that little secret. It was driving me up a wall. Thank goodness I've kept experimenting, I guess. Alright, you follow Isolation, Costume Quest. You know what's funny? Ziv had me try playing Costume Quest. It did make me motion sick, though. It was very odd. But it was a fun game. I wish I could beat it, though. It was fun to try out on Halloween. Dead Space? Oh, no. Dead Space, huh? Oh. Too spooky. Hello there, lights. What are you doing? Come back here. Come on, fish. You little scamp. You wouldn't go back to the same place, would you? Believe it or not, fish, I'm gonna get real quick on yous. Like you wouldn't believe. Wait, I'm not as quick as you, am I? Come on now, fish. Yeah, you're gonna lose it at this, bud. Yeah. Gotcha. That's all 6. Excellent. You like the vibes here, Lenny? You don't chat much? That's okay. I appreciate people lurking and listening too. I know some folks might, you know, have other things they want to do, get some dishes done, do some work, hang out with your folks or what have you. So It's not required to chat, but it is appreciated whenever you want to. I like all those interests. That is... Hey, that's that turtle! Interesting. I see the main story stars and the side stars. Yeah, they are... They all kind of... I mean, the main story stars are like just the circle. But then the side ones are the circle around the circle around the circle. Yeah, lurkers are hugely appreciated, honestly. I lurk to a lot of streams too because I don't... Especially after the show, I don't always feel like being social. Because it is my job to be social. So sometimes I just like to listen in on folks and chip in with like a funny thing maybe once every hour or so. Oh. Thank goodness my little stars are following me. Oh. Oh, we're on the hair of the statue. Okay. Oh, dear. Where are we going now? I love that turtle friend. He was so beautiful. Sometimes you just need a turtle friend to help you through grief. Sorry. I hope I don't come off as flippant. I'm a person with depression, so dear, I know my way around grief. Oh, feet. Sometimes you do need a good foot. Get you through. Oh. Heck yeah, we're in. I believe I'm in the tummy. Hello, hand. We began this game in a hand. Usually lurk in most streams. This is probably the only one you actually chat in. Well, I appreciate it. Well, why do you think that is? Maybe folks aren't discussing the same things in other shows? Oh yeah, I definitely need to recharge my spoons after the show. Hello, will you open up your eyes? You have a whole face now. Oh my god! I really wasn't expecting it. Yes, look upon me. I like how we're like so overly full, and then we sort of just go... Just let things go. Just let it go. Let it out. Ooh, a moon. Beautiful. Yeah, the feminine energy really is gorgeous. It's really stunning in this game. It doesn't feel like pandery as well. It's not like a forced femininity, like a this is what girls would like, or like this is what girls do kind of thing. Let's press the B button. Oh, I can sing. Oh. Maybe not. Uh-oh, I still can't sing. It's oh dear, oh no. Thank goodness they're auto-platforming this for me. It will probably stop that at some point. Oh dear. Break on through. Get past the blorb. It's that bird again. It's the blorb. You won't get me yet, birdie. Oh my god, it's a moray eel. When the bird gets two eyes and it's made out of dark skies, that's a moray eel. Please don't eat me. I don't know what happens if you eat me. Woo. Go on now. Yeah, this is very Ori. No! Please don't eat us. Please don't eat us. Ooh, I'm going up. Oh my lord. Oh, the up one is faster? You're kidding. Oh god, I couldn't go down. I wanted to go down. Oh, he became two eels. That's not fair. I can't become two people. I wish. Sure would be better. For my productivity. That's right, eel. Oh, you just become more tiny eels? That's not fair. The eel is kind of cute. The bird was very cute, too. Oh. Oh, God. I can't see anything. Okay, we're good. Oh, thank God for jellyfish. gosh. This is eerily scary. Hi, Mash. Good to see you. They're like bubbles floating upwards. Oh, down is bad. Down is bad. Don't go down. Down is bad. Bioluminescence. Heck yeah. Okay, just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Thank you for paying for that pun, Mash. Yes, you must. Can't have any pun outbreaks. Even in the depths of darkness, we can still find our way. Ooh, quickly as well. Even when the music stopped. Oh, I immediately thought I had gotten eaten by that eel. I was like, I failed the thing and now I'm inside the eel. Bad ending. Oh man. The eel he's rocking around though. He's trying to find me. I just know it. Ah, the music piece in this scene is called unagi, which is, of course, Japanese for eel. How about that? How you been, Mash? How's your week going? I have been well. I have been working all the time on stuff for the show and the podcast. So I'm looking forward to a little later this week where I have very, very little planned. That'll be fun. I want to, after I beat this game, I would love to see a speed run of it. I bet this is a really cool run. Oh my god, so much damage. Oh my god, can you believe it? Sorry. finding secrets. Okay. That are built into the game. You're pretty sure smaller eels don't come out of bigger eels? Yeah, normally, typically, yeah. Unless you're in a video game. They absolutely do if you're in a video game. Oh, you needed a guide for that one. Okay. I'm sure I've missed a bunch of separate ones, though. But the little lights on the walls kind of do a good job of indicating new places you can go that are cool. It helps you through the darker sections, I think. But I can fully understand why you'd need a guide for 2. Because, like, it is not very clear. I think that's what makes it a fun secret, though, doesn't it? Can't wait for an eel to get stuck in the giant seal's nose. Oh, wow. That would be precious. Did I tell you all? Wait, I don't think I told you all. I had a dream. I think I can go this way, but I can also go this way. Right? Oh, no, this is just a wall. I had a freaking dream that there was a seal, a baby seal, but it was like brown. Oh, no! Oh, no! Ah! No! I'm doing great. I'm escaping an eel. Hi, Jim. This is my brother, Jim. Yeah, Gris. It's good. Bye. Jump scared in real life by my brother as well. I had a dream that a seal was watching me through the window, but when I looked at it closer, oh dang, this little thing is nibbling at me. Ooh, ooh. When I looked at it closer, it had my grandfather's face and his glasses. It was wild. I hope that these... Oh, dear. I'm mashing the A button. Oh, I'll get ate up by grief. Oh, the turtle. Yeah. Hell yeah, my buddy. Yes, I've never felt safer in my life than when I'm beside this great turtle. Turtle power. See, this guy's like, I heard you beat Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Shredder's Revenge last week. Well done. Turtles. Love a good turtles. You love reading about that? It was so wild. A dream of my grandfather who was a baby seal. Oh, that was so righteous. Isn't this amazing? There have been so many little helpers for us through this game. The little cube person, our turtle friends, even the butterflies and everything. It's been remarkable. I will order that turtle some pizza for sure. Oh, there's a little squeaker up there. Is this ice? Interesting. There's a little squeaker up there. I better go get it. Was there anyone else who was super scared of the giant eel in Super Mario 64 back in the days? I never played Super Mario 64 myself. However, observing Super Mario 64 as an adult, that eel scared me. Still haven't played through it myself. I'm not a huge platformer fan. That might surprise you considering I'm playing this video game right now. Would have thought for sure I could rest on those. Wow, this is a beautiful ice palace. Thought for sure I could rest on these blocks right there. Those hard lines usually indicate somewhere you can move to. Nothing doing. You don't remember the eel? It is very scary. Hopefully we'll find a way to circle back to that one little treasure. Hello, glowing tree. Wait. Oh, I still can't sing. Shoot. This game to watch rather than play if you've never played it before. Oh yeah? Is it that rough? I've watched some speedruns of it. My presence brings light. Isn't that lovely? Hello, glowing tree. I love the particle effects on this. So beautiful. And this song is really beautiful too. Diogenes, that eel was in the watership level. Okay, if that helps jog your memory, Snake. The eel and the... Oh my gosh, why did video game developers decide we need to really make it scary when these children play this game so when they drown? I guess to make sure that they don't drown in real life? I don't know. I don't know if that was the goal there, but it was scary as heck. Hey, Jarhead, welcome back. You know, I gotta try one thing. Let me just make sure. I'm gonna deactivate this game capture, by the way, for 1 second. Reactivate it. It should be back. I wanted to make sure that everything is synced up audio-wise. Has anyone here done multi-world randomizers in Super Mario? I've not really done randomizers myself in any game. Jarhead, you deserve a hug. And also, you are the greatest. That's from the 101 Ways to Praise Kids. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for the 51 months. Oh, okay. How do we... Oh. Okay. Think I can get on up here. And then go up this way. Interesting to have our only source of light be that one tree. So I have to kind of memorize the level pattern before I leave. What a beautiful dark level this is, though. Very interesting. Seems almost an icy blue. The piano stuck with you. Oh, in Mario 64? Oh, wait. Wasn't there a piano in Mario 64 that was like... It had a ghost in it, so it like attacked you or something? Closes on you? Going up a waterfall. Wow. Such interesting pockets of air and water in here. Okay. Light up, little tree. I can't see without you. Thank you. Ah. Oh, this is so cute. Making them go up to get the tree. That's sick. That's really cool. And it was so natural, too, to figure out what to do there. Okay, random world randomizers in anything. It's a cool concept where you can set up randomizers across different games. So if somebody's playing Zelda Ocarina of Time, someone could be playing Pokemon Red, and items needed for other games. I've seen that on GDQ before. Primarily with Link to the Past and Metroid. Super Metroid. Where you need to get items between the games. I think they're usually done for games people play a lot of. Like a lot. And so they need like extra challenges on top of that to keep it interesting. Oh, I think I realize I may have been able to get that secret in another area that I didn't think through because I forgot that you can go up waterfalls and whatnot. Here we go. Whoa! Can I make it? Oh, okay. So tranquil. A beautiful water tree. Who would have thought? So gorgeous. Oh, out of curiosity, well, why did we migrate from the 101 Ways to Praise People? You thought it was more general to start with. To workers to kids. I started off with the 101 Ways to Praise Kids, and then I lost the card. So I had some folks generate 101 Ways to Praise Workers and whatnot as a backup for that. And then when I found the card, I went back to the card. However, I can always shake it up and try something new and different. I might as well. Oh, I can't go through these pillars. It's interesting. The pillar only seems to exist as light because the actual pillar is broken. Huh. Maybe I need to go up here first. Okay. Wow, all the way up. All the way up. Oh, I see. It's becoming part of the constellation again. I couldn't even recognize you're in the constellation. Huh. It's really growing out that way. Well, there we go. Oh, this is not technically water. Oh. There's gotta be a waterfall I can go up now. They couldn't have gone up before. And also, I think... Okay, so there's that spiderweb thing, which I haven't done. Where else have there been little indicators? I mean, there's one on top of this building, which is really hard to get to. Oh, this tree thing's not done. There's one below, I think. Man, I haven't filled this one out either. Shucks. Maybe these represent the individual worlds we can go to. And that's why I haven't filled it out. But I wonder if the turtle one's all filled. Oh god, I'm stuck as a fish. I was stuck as a fish. Oops. Let's see. The spider's web. Was Mr. Turtle down here? I see. Okay. Maybe these are all just worlds I've been to before. Oh! This is an area I've been to before. Wonder where we should go now. Don't think we can go beyond these greens. It will not allow me. That's okay. But I think we can beat this game tonight. We got about an hour and 10 minutes left of the show. But I really, really would like to beat this game tonight. So we'll postpone Cats and Other Lives. I keep wanting to say fish, because I guess we've been a fish for so long. We'll postpone Cats and Other Lives for another time. Probably later this month on the day that I play Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. We'll switch over to Cats and Other Lives there as well. Yeah, now I'm getting it, Lenny. Oh, yeah. All right, we're fishing it up now. Using my new traversal powers. This was a side item. Oops. Huh. Well. But this did complete this now, didn't it? Great. I have done that. And so, I am the champion. Celebrate with Square. That tree looks new. Let's see where else we can go. Oh, wow. This is beautiful up here. Also, it seems like maybe I didn't need to do that difficult jump before because this area just sort of shoots me up here now. So there's that. Oh, well. This is probably our next new world. And it seems there's a bunch of extra little stars in this one. May not get them all, but I will look for the ones that I can. This is beautiful. Hello there. Are you... What you doing there, buddy? You got a cool ball there? You want to share? Oh. Okay, I won't be mean to you anymore. I won't do violence. You're right. The violence was wrong. A shadow world. Stairs hidden in darkness. Oh, it is like an upside down world. That's what that image was showing. Don't get scared now. Alright, he did get scared a while. Interesting. The title Cats Into the Lives make you think of Garfield's 9 Lives cartoon. Some of the later lives scared you because each life was a different genre story. Oh? That sounds wild. I don't remember that one. My brother was a huge Garfield fan. Like, he had all the comics and all that jazz. And so I watched some of the cartoons and comics and read the comics and stuff with him. But I don't remember Garfield's 9 Lives. Wow, this is really gorgeous. This like pile of flowers or fruits growing down that way. These exotic flowers and leaves and everything. This is really stunning. Hello there, fantastic butterflies. Garfield's 9 Lives was amazing. Oh yeah? What'd you like about it? Were you scared also? Or were you maybe perhaps older when you watched it, so it wasn't that scary? Oh, I think I have to fall into that from above. But the farther I get away... Okay, well here we are. I don't know if this is intended though. Oh, it's a squeakrit. Heck yeah, squeakrits. Love a good secret. You had dozens of books and you always watched it. Yeah, my brother collected those. They were kind of rectangular. The Garfield comics books. It was different from your regular Garfield fare. It sounds like it. Oh, this can crack. A glass palace. What an interesting place. Okay. I think I'm supposed to get up into that waterfall over there. However, I am intrigued about this area over here. Please let this not be the... Oh, good. It's just a secret. Excellent. Yee. Back down we go. 2 down now, Lenny. Oh, I gotta go way up. Okay. So cool and trippy, right? Platforms with light. And I just love the method of traversal in this. It's really spectacular. I'm very glad they branched out from just a pure platformer to engaging with the environment in different vertical ways. You have like 3 or 4. My brother didn't take very good care of the books, so most of them just sort of either got stained and damaged or folded and crushed or something like that, you know. It didn't last very long. I found a few of them in the attic when I found a bunch of other old books. But they were not in any shape to you know, keep even for nostalgia's sake. Beautiful. Look at that. You can hardly keep up with me, Shelby. That's closed off. So this is a little way back, I see. Okay. Curious to see what's like down this way. Did I come from down this way? I can't remember. Oh. 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 I think I want to go up those stairs or something. You got to head out for the night. Char, thank you for being here. I appreciate that. And I hope you have a great rest of your day or night. I guess it's night. You sleep well, if that's what you're doing. I'm really curious about this area. Why they want me to do this. I may not be getting the entire thing here. So, Garfield's 9 Lives reminds you of another anthology, a Trek book called The Lives of Dax. A story about each life from different writers. That's really cool. Dax was the one, was it in Deep Space Nine? Was Dax in Deep Space Nine and Dax, had gone through many of their lives? Oh, we should go like this way, maybe. Maybe that's what they want us to do. Ah, yes, up. Up is a way one could go. Ah, and through here. Love that plant. Kind of looks like a flame. All right, little hummingbird friend. Where are we going next? Ah, stairs. How about that? Swimming up waterfalls. If I hadn't seen it out of the games before this, I'd think it was stunning. How are we going to get up there, little fly buddy? Okay. Maybe I had to go around. Jadzia. Jadzia Dax, that's right. Oh, hold on now, little butterfly buddy. Don't get freaked out. I might need your pal to come through here. These platforms may not exist until the fly shows you where they are. Okay, I think it might be a hummingbird. Dax's arc in Deep Space Nine was really frustrating, was it? That's a shame. I don't remember it entirely myself. Partially, honestly, what I remember most is what's saved in that one image where it shows Jadzia meeting up with an old Klingon friend. And, like, how they can correct their friend, and their friend responds very positively to it. So they're like, you know, old name, my dear friend. And then Jadzia's like, I'm Jadzia now. And then they're like, Jadzia, my old friend. Just kind of a thoughtful way to respond to somebody who's gotten a name change. So I thought that was really great. Star Trek's great like that. I want to see what this is about. I have messed up. There you go. Yeah, the trans name change. Very cool stuff. Oh, you love Jadzia? You were sad when Terry Farrell left the show? Oh, is that why the arc was, like, maybe not narratively satisfying? Is because the actor left the show? That's a dang shame. I remember something similar with that in Farscape, where the character who... I can't remember the name of the character, but it was the blue lady. Remember? I know, not Chiana. The other blue lady. The one who was a plant person. I was like, why is this happening? Why is this person like... What is up with this part? Okay, wait, did I goof this up? My Flutterby friend, I goofed it, I think. Oh no. I think I went the wrong way. Yes, I think I've done this wrong. It was really odd. It was very strange how they, how the character, like, wrapped up. It was like they left, after turning into a... Wait, I don't want to spoil it for anybody. If anybody's watching through Farscape. But, the character does leave at some point. And although they did come up with a narrative reason for it, I believe the real life human reason was the makeup for the show was hurting them. Yeah. It was very upsetting. Zahn, yeah. How about that? A debilitating chronic illness because it was like blue paint or something. It was horrible. So I'm glad they prioritized their health above all. I'm not sure where my bug friend wants me to go. Because this doesn't feel right. I don't think I'm doing this right. I must say, I'm getting a tiny bit queasy. I'm not sure if it's because of the scrolling of this level, but yeah. You're not sure if you remember the actor left the show because Jadzia, the character, changed, or the character changed because the actor left the show. The latter. It's because of a great retrospective. Oh, some of it is in a retrospective labor of love documentary called What We Left Behind. Interesting. I think I'm doing this level wrong. And it is making me a little queasy, so I need to figure out what we gotta do here. It's the only documentary that's ever made you cry. I wonder if my folks have seen it. Alright, this is not butterflies. The character changed because the actor left Deep Space Nine. Oh, I see. Due to some behind-the-scenes BS. That stinks. That's terrible. Especially when you're like a beloved, iconic role. Like that. Surely there's a way for me to go. This seems like I feel like I'm doing this part wrong. So we get here. And I get here. And it really seems like I should be able to go all the way left, right? But there's a wall block there. Can I wall jump and I just don't know it yet? I don't want to do this again, video game. I sure as heck can't wall jump. Can anybody let me know what I do in this level to get the heck out of here? I would love to get the heck out of here. Wait, maybe some of these walls... Hold on, let me scare this bug. Maybe some of these walls won't be real if I don't look at them. This is not true. Okay. Yeah, that's an eggplant question. I'd love to know. Because as I said, I'm getting a little queasy. Unfortunately, I get motion sickness sometimes. And I can feel myself heating up, unfortunately. Which is usually a good sign that I'm getting queasy. So I need to figure out how the heck to get out of here. So I can continue this game for the next hour. Because I'd love to beat it tonight. There are red butterflies in the middle. Okay. Oh, I think I know what to do. If I do this... Now we got it. I was trying to figure out how to reach them without disturbing my fly friend, but you have to disturb your fly friend to reach them. Alrighty. Thank you for that, Lenny. I needed to get shaken out of my little loop I was in there. Let's see what kind of, Ooh, this is beautiful! It's so lush! Isn't it remarkable how we've gone from, like, ruins, rubble, nothing, just, like, desolation, to a beautiful area like this? Wow. This has been quite the journey so far. And look, they just give you all this beauty to look at. That's really incredible. I wonder about all these cool bowls, though. Like, what's up with this civilization that decided we need some bowls everywhere? Bowls and vases and stuff. I love it. I love just decoration for the sake of decoration. Super Meat Boy next. Oh my god, you want to see me throw up on stream? Playing that game is going to make me so frustrated I will throw up. So, I don't think I should do that, because if I do that, I'll lose my channel. I think that would be a bridge too far for me. You would say that this is your favorite area, but they're all your favorite, honestly. Even the beginning one? I think narratively it makes a lot of sense, though, honestly. All these, you're right. They're all just, how can you choose? They're all winners. Oh my gosh, I keep missing my jump. Here we go. This is very well telegraphed as well, like all the places you can go. Ooh. Oh my god, I'm really bad at upside down games. Oh, this is gonna really goof me up. Alright, let's figure out where we have to go. This is gonna make me barf. But I'm in the upside down land now. Yeah, I've never played Super Meat Boy, which is funny because I was on Newgrounds at that time that Super Meat Boy, or Meat Boy, I guess, was out. It wasn't really something that intrigued me at the time because I don't like punishing myself. Oh, boysies. There we are. Aha. Oh, back to the correct side of the map. Oh. Now it's the mind-blowing part, right? Ah, hi, Tilly. Tilly, I bet you played this when it came out, didn't you? I bet you left this one. And if you haven't played it, I hope you do play it because it's great. Hi, Tilly. What were you up to today? Were you cooking anything? You didn't realize until recently that Blood Trail, or is it like Blood Ween? What is it? Blood Trail. It's from Super Meat Boy. How about that? Good music, indeed, and a very challenging platformer. Oh, I think I goofed it. I think I goofed it the last second. Okay, now I know what we have to do. You made chicken souvlaki today. Nice! I've never made that. What goes into that? Alright, now we're platforming in style. You haven't played this? Oh my gosh, I hope you do someday. It's really beautiful. Woo! Got it. It's beautiful. It's a little challenging. It's very fun. It's a very intriguing game. Ah, that's the star we need to get to. Okay. So let's figure out how to go. Oh, the tree is revealing the way up that I can't see. Oh, wait, I can see. Personally, I couldn't see it, though. Ah, and we're swimming now. Excellent. Let's get some of our fish butterfly friends. And we'll rocket out of here. Rocket. I did not do it. Wait! We're fine. I did not need to rocket. Wait. I do need to rocket. Okay. Need some friends. Okay, so it's marinated chicken, grilled skewers with lemon, red wine vinegar, salt, and pepper. A chill, fun recipe that you should totally make more. Oh, yeah. That sounds super delish. Oh. These butterflies don't last very long. And it's time to get up and stretch. So give me a second. There's a game you can't remember the name where reversing gravity is a primary mechanic. Every jump flips your gravity. Is it VVVVVVV? Or is that just like, yeah, I heard about VVVVVVV. Get up and stretch. I don't know if that's the primary mechanic of it, but it's certainly one of the levels I think I've seen. That game looked pretty cool. Yeah, it's I think it's like 6 V's in a row. Something like that. Whew. Oh my gosh, I should have said Tilly's a fantastic freaking broadcaster who does games and also cooking like all the time. It's so impressive. Tilly's setup inspired me to make my mobile cart so I could also cook and stream. Oh man, I did the wrong thing. There we go. Yeah, shout out username Tilly. Do it. Do it, video game. There you go. Great. So yeah, if you're not watching Tilly already, stop by. Tilly's fantastic. You don't think you've ever played VVV? Is it like that? I wonder what other game is that you're talking about. What's the graphical style in your memory? You super recommend that mobile cart. You used to take things apart and it's not fun. Oh god. No. Yeah, the cart has been great because I can just sort of wheel it in and out of places rather than need to carry all the bits and bobs myself. That would be an accurate name if it's, yeah, a core mechanic, like up and down, the V. Now that you mention it, Ibbalimbalam, that might be why. Good, great, Just Game Hero. You will not regret it. You should check out Tilly at any time. Yes, exactly. It's like Commodore 64 art. Another interesting game with a gravity changing mechanic is Manifold Garden. Isn't Gravity Rush? Does that have a gravity mechanic too? You would think. I forget how these, well, maybe I gotta shoot through here. Let's see. No, I don't think so. I forgot how these, like, butterflies, these... Oh my god. I did the wrong thing. Oh well. Manifold Garden is superb, yeah. I can't believe I've not heard of these games before, y'all. How are there so many games out there? I would absolutely die of motion sickness. It really does sound like it. Okay, we're gonna shoot along this way and then lose my butterflies instantly and then not be able to get over here. Shucks. But it is color focused. Interesting. Ah, okay. You have that on Steam Deck. What else have you played on Steam Deck? Not good for people with motion sickness. So not made for Tinas, really. No, I did not want to do this. So my goal, what I'm trying to do right now, is up on the... Oh. I forgot. I'm sorry. Only one person told me. Sacred Icon, thank you. Anyway, I need to get to this area. See this little shiny thing? I need to get to that shiny thing. But I have to do that through the gravity thing. Hi there. Y'all would let me go through the rest of the stream with forehead camera. I just know it. Okay, Slay the Spire is pretty good. That's a roguelike. Does that actually have an ending? You think I'd get sick just from the Manifold Garden trailer? Wow. Ugh, I keep burning my jump. What in the world? Oh my god, close. Oh no, the tree, no! The tree tells me that the platform's there. Okay, I see now what I must do. Purple Iron Fist, thank you so much for the 25 months. Not too shabby at all. Thanks for over 2 years. I knew you had it in you. And also, you should be proud of yourself. I am very proud of myself because I have seen the mechanic. So now I need to execute it without going too far. Don't go that far though, girl. Okay, here we are. Hey, hoya! Got it. Oh my goodness. Thank goodness. We're done. Well, not done, but like done enough. Finish that section. Got ourselves a beautiful item. A little star piece. Now I can continue on to the right side of the level. Well, thanks for reminding me to drink some water for Blind Fist. I really should. We just need 2 stars, or whatever these are, constellation bits, to get through here. And would you look at these cool birds? Dang. These are cool. They're like ibises or something. Gotcha. It's too hard for you to get through, though. Yeah, I have heard that about, forgot the name of the game. Slay the Spire. I've heard that about it. The folks that I saw playing it kind of needed the Twitch chat integration thing to like actually get through it. They needed chat to like help them. So beautiful. We're probably gonna need to get up to that tree up there, if I had to guess. Ooh. I'm sorry for the big ol' yawn. I'm working ever since I woke up today. Okay, I think my little butterflies will help me get into that tree up there. That might be the... Ooh, no, my butterflies, no. Alright, back we go. Catch some butterflies. Maybe they just want me to get up here first. That would do it. Overcomplicating things is my MO, unfortunately. Beautiful lotus. Ooh. Is this? Oh, that's not walkable. Okay. It's gorgeous, though. And now we're in the reverse world. Oh god. Oh, this is gonna be rough. I'm not very good at navigating places upside down. I used to, whenever my controls get inverted in any game, I used to turn my entire controller over. Because I just couldn't figure it out either way. I don't even know where the star is here. This is a way to get down, but do I want to get down? Well, let's find out first. If I don't want to get down, we'll get back up. Art games tend to be visually cool, trippy, and or nauseating. This is true. But worth every second of it. Oh, this does seem like possibly. This is either one of those hidden stars. Or... oh lord. Or this is progress. And I'm really hoping it's progress. Come here, my little fishy friends. Come back to me, my fishy friends. I'm sorry I left you. The latest from Japan, Twitch is happy to announce a new feature for the new year drops. Oh. Oh, wait, not JP. Not Japan. You meant JP as in, the Twitch streamer, yeah? It me, JP? That one? Well, that's cool. Oh, I think they want me to go up here. I made it! Amazing! Isn't drops not new, though? If I am not mistaken. And perhaps I am mistaken. Perhaps it's not common to, streams, but I think I gotta get all the way over there. And I might have borked it. Oops. And then we need to break through there. Okay. Read the rest of the line. Okay. Oh, every day at random streams will now drop connection for your viewers. That's lovely. I've always wanted that feature. Sorry, Anubis. It was such a long message I wasn't sure if I wanted to parse through it for a concept I had already heard about before. Hope you'll forgive me. I was like, is it me, JP, just figuring out about drums? That's a while. I mean, he's a busy man, so. Now, how am I going to get where I gotta go? My little guys die off. Yeah, they die off when they reach water, when they reach air. Ah, they are with me now. Excellent. Oh my god, have you ever seen anyone do it so right? Can you believe it, folks? The greasing is going well. This game is well greased now. Like a pig, all greased up. And ready to boogie. We've been beta testing. Yeah, over here at this stream, we have been beta testing the stream dropping for a long time. This game is so gorgeous. It's so beautiful. What a great color palette selection, by the way. This is difficult to do, so it's very artfully minded. Yes, those beautiful ibises, incredible cranes. Oh, I sang. I got my voice back. Made those birds put their asses up. You're welcome, birds. Yeah, I'm doing it. So let's see if it would affect the flowers too. What about you, Tree? You want to get lit up too? I got something for you too, Tree. Love my dress. What a beautiful place. This is such a beautiful game. You get journey vibes from this game. For sure, I've heard that. Oh, I missed my jump. I also don't know if I need to be here, because this looks a lot like the place that I got my first star from. They wouldn't let me do this again, would they? I wouldn't make myself do this again. Is this the same place I got my first star from? Or am I making progress? I think I have no idea. I do see different colored butterflies that way. Do you do something, Flower? Oh, sick! Yeah, is Journey 2-player? I don't know. Can I play that one player? I wonder if I could play that on Steam and somehow get a 2-player experience. Just make all of you play it with me. Oh, hold on. I need to get a good launch going. Hello, star. Beautiful. And up we go. Oh, I can't sing underwater. That makes sense, honestly. Oh. I do want to get this bird going, though. Come on, get your big old bird butt going. Knock that jar over. I know you can do it. Yeah. Beautiful. Journey is single player. Cool. I heard that there's some like second player experience you can have though, but it's like random. You don't know who you get partnered with, so it's like part of the journey is to meet somebody new and do cool things with them. Ain't that what life is about? Yes! The dev also made a pretty game called Flower, which would definitely give me motion sick. Oh god, no. Oops. I took too long to do the thing. Oh no! Shouldn't have looked over at chat. Oops. Alright, we gotta speedrun this now. Before the light fades. Gotta get closer to the moon. I have to say, it's so great being able to play this on controller. I must say. Oh god, no. Oh god, no. It seems to be fading. Please don't fade. Hoi! No, not this. No! Will my beautiful music help it? My beautiful music isn't helping it. But when it sure as heck is fading fast, isn't it? Now, who can I use to launch my way? Here we go. Some beautiful butterflies. Come with me, butterflies. You haven't... oh, as I was saying, God, I love being able to play on controller. It was so tough playing games on keyboard because I'm not used to it. So delightful to be playing this here, like this. I'm very much a controller player. You have yet to find a reliable controller that doesn't suffer from drift or buttons that don't register. Oh, that's terrible. I gotta say, my DualShock 4, it's old, but it works. Hello, flowers. Oh, hold on. Oh, these are little launchy butterflies. Let me just get on up here. There you go, butterfly. I mean, flower. You are a flower. I'm sorry for calling you a butterfly. You're playing Elden Ring on keyboard? Unbelievable. How does he do it? Oh god, how am I gonna get out of here? I want to go to that other flower. Is it jumping? Oh god, I'm afraid it's jumping. Yep and a yoop. Oi, it did not work. You played Elden Ring on mouse and keyboard? Why? I'm so close to getting this jump. I can't believe I can't get it. Come on now. Yes! Thank god. Okay, cool, cool, cool. And then we'll activate this guy. Ah! Okay. Now how in the world do I get back over there for Pete's sake? Oh, just like that. Heck yeah! Okay, oy, finally. FromSoft has come a long way from the Dark Souls bindings. Oh, yeah? So it's like better, easier, funner to play now with the, Oh, don't be like this. Why would you do it? Why would it do this to me? Just as I'm saying, like, oh boy, I sure do love playing on controller. I have been using maybe the worst part of my thumb to hit buttons, which is chronically a problem of mine. I don't know why I do this, but I always hit buttons instead of with like the pad of my thumb. I usually hit it with this right here. Just foolish. Foolish. Just silly. There's literally no reason to do that. Oh, I almost did make it out. But we made it out, didn't we? Oh, my goodness. Pretty natural aside for some weird decisions to not let you rebind the map key. Otherwise, it's good on keyboard. Mouse and keyboard Elden Ring players have the displeasure of being able to do those wild speedrunning zips, though. Oh, you can do zips and stuff. That's cute. Oh, we're back on the ground. This is great. Love being on the ground, gotta say. Ooh, look how galactic that looks. Oh no. I don't know if I wanted to drop down here. Oh, okay. This is that area that slid down in that other area that I was like, why is it sliding down? Oh, wait, no, it's not. This is a different area. Genpo, you think it's very unfair in life that you have to work a job for money, but you also have to do work to stay alive. Like making food. I know, right? That all is very tiresome. But did you order some takeout? I hope you do that. But then the cleaning after is still annoying, right? You're tired. You should get some rest soon, I hope. Sorry that life is being difficult. Eat a lot of Chinese food. Very good. Yeah, I want Chinese food. I might have some more ravioli and perhaps the second salad. I made the world's largest salad tonight. So I darn well better eat it. You've never considered galactic as a visually descriptive adjective, but yeah, wasn't that little watercolor area kind of galactic looking though? Get big old bird butt. I don't know if that helps me in any way, but it does make you feel better that you dance like that for me. Ooh, getting quite steamy over here. You're telling me that you have to eat and sleep? Ugh, I know, the eating thing. I keep forgetting to do it, and then I'm like, why am I so tired? It's because of the eating thing. So we're back at the base, but I still need more stars. I'm not sure how many more stars I need or where I put these. Boy, I do. Oh, for folks who know this game, am I anywhere near beating it? Like, could I beat it in the next 30 minutes, do you think? It'd be so great if I found all the stars. Wait, this is not the star zone, though. This is just the singing zone. I've already done this. I'm very close to beating it. Ooh, thrilling. That is good news to me. You think I can beat it in the next 30? Yeah. And then you have to find the time and energy to meet people and maintain relationships. Ugh! But then when you meet those people and you maintain those relationships, you're like, alright, this is pretty cool, though. Sure is nice being able to tell people about this one cool thing that I think is cool. Like, I can't wait to bug people about this game. I'll be like, yo, have you played Gris before? And they'll be like, why are you talking like that? I'm like, because I don't socialize enough. Anyway, Gris. It's not about the fatty substance that animals and humans produce. It's about grief and beauty. Oh, that looks really cool, but I don't know how to get it. Oh, wait, singing. Pomo Farm! It is entirely a game called Pomo Farm where you're helping a duck take care of a farm. I have talked about this game before. The only thing that is helping you get shit done this last week is not Natural Consequences, but Pomo Farm. I have it installed on my computer. It's so great, because then you're like, okay, I planted my seeds and I watered them, and now my duck can't do anything for the next, Oh my lord, is that a spider? Hello? Are you a good spider? Thank you. You are a good spider, it seems. You think you learned about it on the stream? It's a great little game. It is a, it's like the Pomodoro method. It's literally derived from that. And, you can't, you plant your seeds, you water them, and then you can't do anything else. So you might as well just kind of chill. Well, actually, just kidding. Go do your thing. Go do the work is what the game tells you to do. Now wait for me, little spiders. Is that what I needed? Even? Oh, cheddar popcorn. Yes. This would be the part where if you were here, I'd be like, can I have a handful of that real quick? I love white cheddar popcorn. I love orange cheddar popcorn as well. All cheddar popcorn is good cheddar popcorn. Oh, I can't sing this water, but I want to make those ibises dance. Oh, up. Oh dear, up. You're not sure if your memory of this game is colored from being high from getting your tonsils out, but was the music always this quiet? I have turned the sound down a bit. It was quite loud when we were getting yelled at by a bird earlier. So I didn't want to blast anybody's ears out, but would you all like me to turn up the volume of the game? This is one of your for the days you feel poopy treats. Good. I mean, white cheddar popcorn is great. You never have the attention span to 100% games. You expect people can do that? I hope you do 100% it, Just a Game Hero. Where are we going? Over this ways, I suppose. A whoop. And then a whoop. Ah. Another singy song time. No, it is just a star instead. Oops. Oh, boysies. This is the way I want to go. I don't know. It seems like it. Okay. The volume has been good for you. Okay. I think the game, Nibble Nibble Nom, I think it is like a kind of quiet, gentle game then. I think I've gone this way before, but I do not know if this is the way I need to continue going. Does anyone have a treat that they crave on a so-so day? I know I do. I could always eat some Oreos. But we never have them in the house, probably for that reason. On the days that are not so great, what do I crave though? I mean, a cheese is a really easy go-to, isn't it? Oh, I see. I think I can keep going here. There's some places I haven't sung at. It's a little quiet for you, but you don't remember every single song. Okay. I can turn it up a wee bit. I might as well. There we go. Let's see now. Is that a bit better? It was a little quiet for you too? Oh, you are all welcome whenever I am playing a video game. You are all welcome to tell me to turn the game up. Always and forever. Ooh, a bug friend. We're getting a lot of cool bug friends. I like the regular Oreos, but when I was younger, I could not get enough of those golden Oreos. God, those are so good. I am so hungry now also. Crank the volume up to 110. No can do. I don't want to blast you out with And we got 2 bugs. What's up? Alright, Bug. Now, hold on now a second. Wait a second, Buggy. You're good, though. Yeah, but what, I would still like the answer to your question, though, Pastel Witch. Oh, dear. How do I get on this cool bug? This is it. This is the way. Yes. Excellent. Oh, not as excellent. I gotta drop down here. And we gotta go up here. And then we gotta go over here. And make it in the first try. Oh, thank goodness. Oh. Oh. You can't get golden Oreos anymore because you can't stop yourself after eating this one. Yeah. They're so dangerous. Doritos are like that for me too, where I'll just sit there and eat the whole bag if I have them. Oh, yes! I love a good crunchy snack when I'm stressed, especially when I'm editing. Not that editing is especially stressful, but it's just great to keep my focus. A good little crunchy snack like that'll do it. Death by Oreos, that's what I would experience. So I try not to keep them in the house. I haven't tried many other types, though. I do like a good fudge-covered Oreo, but, like, I don't make them because if I did, I think that would be Death by Oreo. So, instead, whenever my, like, mom's friends make them for, like, Christmas or something. I'm sure there's a secret. Oh, no, there isn't a secret. I was gonna say, I'm sure there's a secret off that way. But I'd love to beat the game. This kind of looks like a bunch of, like, fish eggs. I think it's just fun underwater plants, though. Hello, birds of all sorts. It'll sound silly. You can always go for fruit. Oh, God. I'd kill for a good apple right now, which I have downstairs. So I could absolutely get it after the show and have a little appy snack. Nothing like a good sliced apple. Is this where I must bring my... This is not where I must bring my beautiful things. I must bring my things somewhere. If you heard Tina's sacred scream at 110, the whole area here would blow out the speaker. Yeah, I don't want to do that to any of you. Is that where I must bring my incredible things? Beautiful stars? This is not where I must bring my beautiful stars. I think I probably have all the stars of this area. So let's see if I need to bring it to the tippy top or something. Is this where you gotta go, buddy? Alright. I will not scream. There are very few games that would make me scream. Dead Space is one of them. Heck yeah, I made some trees and stuff. Okay. Let's see. If you're sad, usually something carby, something like sweet potatoes, ooh, or cheesy popcorn, and dark chocolate, of course. I mean, you can't go wrong there. But sweet potatoes are an interesting thing to crave, I think, and a good healthy thing to have as well. Oh, how beautiful! This area is truly gorgeous. This is just stunning. And here I am trying to destroy it. Ah, mangoes. Such a good fruit. The king of fruits, really. There we go. Creeping on up. This could be the same constellation we built in the beginning. My Dead Space playthrough is one of your favorite stream playthroughs of all time, which kind of makes you want to... What did you like about that? What did you like about the Dead Space playthrough, really? Look, I'm so interconnected with all things. See, with Adrian playing Soma. That's a game I'll never play. Because it's first person. Oh, your second favorite would be durians, which is the king of fruits. I mean, it's the biggest dang one, isn't it? Haven't done that little drop in a while where we catch ourselves at the end. It reminds you when you used to be scared at games. Oh, because I am fully scared of games. Like, definitely. So is this the little thing I've been building this whole time? Okay. Alright. Interesting. That's very cool. It's all gone wrong. And Pastel, which you discovered you loved sweet potatoes years ago when they became popular in fry form at fast food chains. Right. Yeah, I was like, oh, hold on. This looks red. Can I jump here? No, it is red for some reason, but perhaps not that reason. I want to get all the way up there. Do I have to go back up here? Let's see. You made your flatmate sit at the time sit next to you when you were playing Fear and Doom 3. You were that spooked. You were that scared. Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe I should sing. I'm so glad our girls got the voice back. I wish I had somebody sitting next to me when I played scary games. Ah, interesting. Your brain latched on to the sweet potato fries after that. You're like, this is the thing. It's gotta be sweet potato fries. Let's see if we can go right. Let me first drink this water for Just a Game Hero. I see. You were over scary games by the time Dead Space came out. Wow. That's pretty quick, huh? You got desensitized pretty quickly. I'm still not over scary games. They still scare the bejesus out of me. They are too scary for me. Oh dear, I keep messing up this jump. Hold on. Let's get on up here and then watch out. Yeah, I wonder how it happened. Maybe you were like, maybe the artifice of it. Oh, not you again. Okay. What? You can't reach me. Or maybe you can. What's this scream? Oh, it's a person. Scary. Okay, that is really legitimately scary. Hey, oh, hey, oh, oh, hey, oh. I was just about to climb the stars, man. I swear to God, if I had to do the game all the way through one more time. I'm pressing that B button. I'm trying to sing my way out of this. I can't even jump. I can't even become a square. Is it my shadow self? It was someone who was mean to me? Is it somebody I lost? Am I controlling this? Oh, there's a head over there. Oh, I can go that way. I don't know if they want me to go right or left. I have hit a wall, I think. So maybe right. Or, I'm sorry, maybe left. Always getting dark in here. Always getting very dark. Oh? I have ascended the staircase of darkness. Getting out of the muck. Can I become a square? Oh, it's over for you, B-words. Because I can become a square. That is hit acceptance, baby. That's the achievement I just got, is acceptance. You're no match for me, statue. I've been through many stages of grief. And I can double jump. So what's up? Beautiful curls of hair. Yeah, it is kind of like the no face from Spirited Away. By the way, I haven't fully watched Spirited Away before. I saw up into the part where they go to this amusement park kind of thing. Oh, I'm putting this ish back together. And then I got up and did something else, so maybe I should watch that. Maybe that should be the next community watch. We did Clue for New Year's Day. Clue Year's Day. So maybe we'll do Spirited February. Ooh, beautiful music, by the way. Oh my god, that's so beautiful! Hi, Danny Man. That was really beautiful. That was gorgeous. Who was singing for me? So gorgeous. Have you played this one, Danny Man? It is so fantastic. Wow. I think it's still singing with me. I wonder where this goes. Just kind of keeps going up, huh? I can still see her. Just barely. Wow! That was really cool. That was really beautiful. How about that? I beat another game this month. Can you believe it? Wow. It was planned, Lurky. This one. Don't mean to brag, but of course I intended to beat this right at the end of the night. This game and Transistor. I haven't played Transistor yet. I played Bastion. I played Hades. I haven't played Transistor. I know. I'm sorry, Danny Man. Look at that. Just wrapped up. I still have 10 whole minutes to Dragon Quest Builders. That will not be what I do. I think I have 10 whole minutes to eat a salad. I'm not going to eat it on stream, though. because that would be not fun to watch, I don't think. But wow, this game was so beautiful. Strange thing, Devolver published it. Honestly, Devolver doesn't just make games that are like, I don't want to say edgy, but like on the edge, you know, like fringe games. They also publish some really beautiful art games as well. 10 minutes of painless, please. It's gonna be watching these beautiful credits with you all to celebrate this game. The fact that I've beaten 2 games this month. When do I beat 2 games? When do I ever beat games? Annapurna, now yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if this was an Annapurna game, because Annapurna publishes a lot of artsy games, but Devolver grabbed some really stunning ones too. Yeah, they are great. They're a great publishers, both of them. Thank goodness they exist. Look at me, Manny. New year, new me. Speedrun a new game every day. Look at that. I did many in December, did I? Pikmin, I beat 2 Pikmins. I did that. A lot of Pikmin. What a gorgeous game. This is highly recommended, honestly. Highly recommended. Yeah, I might give Transistor a shot. I mean, not this month. Oh, I almost karate chopped the salad bowl right off my desk. Not this month, because I have a schedule for New Year, New Game every day. It's in the Discord if you ever wanted to find out what games I'm playing. I've listed it in Discord. Day by day, so you can plan your life around it. It is a pinned announcement, I believe. Yeah, no shot. You know the schedule's packed. Wildly packed. I don't even know what I'm playing tomorrow.